Welcome to this broadcast of Sports on Central Illinois Sports on YouTube. This game brought to you by the First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Real Net and Twine, Bowler's Universe, Pike County Express, Pike County Concrete and LSSD Trucking, the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield, Pike County Lumber Company, Abney Home Improvement, Pike Feeds, Geared Up Custom Apparel, Refreshment Services Pepsi in County Market in Pittsfield, Tim Waters Concrete, also brought to you by John Petty & Sons Construction, Great Rivers Bank, Lanham Chiropractic, Logan Ag, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Illini Community Hospital, Crash Queen, PCRE Incorporated and Auction Service, also Damon Plumbing, and B&R Heating and Air Conditioning, State Farm Insurance Agent Rod Prentice, Cascom, the City of Pittsfield, Carnes Communication, Press Yours on You in Camp Point, the Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene, Dear Wester Grain, Derek Harris, your Edward Jones representative, Nucci's and the Bird Coffee House, Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Niebuhr Funeral Home, Best Systems Builders, Little Jess Motors in Quincy. Also by Matt Hughes, your channel seedsman, FBFM Jesse Shootman, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Hamilton Funeral Home, Helena Ag and Brian Obert, Jersey Bar and Grill, Williams Auto Sales, The Rustic Market, Griffin Signs in Time, TJ's Trucking Service, and Brian Dickhoot Trucking in Camp Point. Now let's go to the broadcast of Central Illinois Sports.
Just because your kids are back to school doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your fitness routine. Illini Fitness is now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you're a busy parent, college student, night owl, or early riser, our hours now fit your schedule. Call to find out about our affordable memberships at 285-5635 or learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org/fitness. Illini Fitness, located at 128 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Welcome to the City of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. With our many locally owned businesses, great variety of restaurants, historic sites, and recreational opportunities, there's truly something for everyone. While visiting, make sure to check out Lake Pittsfield for great fishing, boating, and camping opportunities, and check out the Disc Golf Course. Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the citizens of Pittsfield are excited to see you on your next visit to Pittsfield, Illinois.
Well, good evening to you. Welcome to high school football action on Central Illinois Sports, live here in Week 9 of the Illinois high school football season for the Sangamo Conference matchup between the 4-4 Pittsfield Sockies and the 7-1 Williamsville Bullets. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hull. John's alongside tonight. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Final week of the regular season as the Sockies play host to the conference champs, Williamsville. Always a tough program, and losing the first game of the season, but rattling off 7 in a row and are out to yet another Sangamo Conference crown. And Aaron Coons and his fine program are here tonight to look to cap off their season with a victory and get ready for the playoffs. The Sockies looking to pull, well, it'd be a monumental upset if they were able to do so and become playoff eligible at 5-4. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
You had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen and bathroom a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see every angle and every custom detail. Traditional style or the newest trends. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle. Your custom kitchen and bathroom will have the features that you need. A large versatile island for work or entertaining. Quartz countertops. Quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Pike Feeds is a locally owned and operated feed mill in Pittsfield. We know and understand the passion you have for your livestock. That's why for the past 30 years, we've served our customers with quality products such as premixes, supplements, and complete feeds for multiple livestock species. Pike Feeds in-house nutritionists will create a nutritional program to ensure maximum performance of your operation. Stop by 1250 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5656.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Liberty, and Berry. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve all of your banking needs. Learn more about their services by visiting greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The Saukeys and the Williamsville Bullets tonight on Central Illinois Sports. Williamsville enters the contest 7-1 on the season. They lost their opening week contest to Union Grove, Wisconsin, 41-18, and a lot of programs, when the opponent was not able to play due to a COVID situation like Williamsville faced in that first week, might have just taken a forfeit, but Aaron Coons and his staff went and found an opponent and a quality one and got beaten. And it was the first time in over, I think, 20 games they had lost a game, and a little bit of a wake-up call or a little bit of a wake-me-up to start the season, but it didn't seem to affect them a whole lot the rest of the way. They beat Athens the next week, 28-21 in a quality victory. Defeated Riverton 57-7, Auburn 46-14. The game that ended up deciding the conference was the win over Moreau Forsyth 21-14. Defeated North Mac 52-28, a 75-7 win over Pleasant Plains, and then a win last week over New Berlin 50-25. The Saukeys entered the night 4-4 on the season, lost an opening week contest to Pleasant Plains back in week 1 30-14 before picking up 2 wins in a row, 31-21 over Riverton and 31-24 over Auburn. Were beaten soundly by Moreau Forsyth 70-0 and North Mac 48-2. Defeated New Berlin 29-0, lost to Athens 52-6, and then a low-scoring contest, 14-6 win over Porta last week to move to 4-4 on the season. The 4 wins for Pittsfield, the most in the program since 2009. Also was the last time the Saukeys were able to finish playoff eligible, was back in the 2009 football season. So it's been a while. As you'll hear when we have our interview with Coach Zach Ferguson in just a little while, he's pleased with the trajectory of the program, but knows there's still a lot of work to do if they're going to be competitive on a weekly basis in this very tough Sangamo Conference. So a lot of work to do, but definitely you like to see the improvement and the fact that they're playing a game that still has meaning in Week 9 of the regular season. Let's pause here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll have that interview with Saukey head coach Zach Ferguson coming up next.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Williams Auto Sales, 439 North 3rd in Quincy is your headquarters for quality used vehicles. Shop their 439 North 3rd location Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and Saturdays 9 to 2. Check out their inventory of WilliamsAutoSalesQuincy.com or call Tony the Truck Guy at 217-223-3325. Williams Auto Sales, 439 North 3rd in Quincy, wishing the Panthers the best of luck this year. Give them a call at 217-223-3325. Williams Auto Sales.
Visiting with Saukey head coach Zach Ferguson on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. And coach, we talked about it last week. A win last week solidifies you're playing a meaningful game in week 9. You're playing the toughest team in the conference. There's no doubt about that. But what's it mean to be playing a game that still matters this late in the season for the program?
Well, it's a big deal. It's been a while since the program's had, an opportunity to go to the playoffs and, and a win where we're going to be in the playoffs. So, it's good for the program as a stepping stone, and I think it's good for the community to, have a team that they can, know is going to do their best to be competitive.
You take a look at a Williamsville program, and I know you and I have kind of talked, off mic, but they're a very impressive, consistent program, and for them it starts at the top.
Yeah, Coach Kuntz, he's a top-notch guy, not even as a coach, but as a person. He's going to do things the right way. You look at the way his kids act during the game and his kids execute during the game, you can just tell that, he's a driving force to that. And his leadership for the past, 15, 20 years he's been there, it's shown. And, he does a great job with that program from, 5th grade on. And, they're not going to be at the top of this conference.
There's something to be said about numbers when it comes to football, and you kind of look at Williamsville the first couple weeks this year and you go, man, maybe they're down a little bit, but what I think people fail to understand is they're usually playing 10, 15 new starters at those positions because that's how strong their classes are.
Yeah, we look at last year, I think they lost 18 out of 22 starters. So, the first couple weeks this season, I saw some scores and I saw, you think, okay, maybe they're down a little bit, but they've gotten better every week they've played, and I think they're playing really well right now, and that's a compliment to him and his staff getting those kids ready. But those kids, a lot of them didn't get a chance to play varsity last year because of the numbers they had in their senior class. So they've done a really good job, and they're a very sound football team.
And really, just to touch on them one last moment, it's kind of an anomaly in this day and age when you think about kids maybe through their junior year of high school not starting at the varsity level. You see a lot of programs, kids will just walk away or quit or say, this isn't for me. That really shows the strength of a program when you get kids to be that bought in.
Yeah, when you look at what he does year in and year out, I think the kids know that, their time is going to come. It's just a matter of when. And, they do a good job of, getting their guys reps at 3 levels with their freshman, JV, and varsity. So the kids know that, the expectations of how to play and when they're going to get a chance to play. And that's, that's something that can be said for, as you said, kids generally will walk away if they're not playing a lot. So, they know their time is coming, but, they have to wait their turn, so to say.
The season overall has had its ups and downs, but for the most part, I think you have to like where the positive progression of the program is going.
Yeah, getting 4 wins on the varsity level in this conference and, playing for a 5th one tonight, that's a big deal. Our JV is, they had some success. Our freshmen had some really good success. So we're starting to really understand what it takes to compete in this conference, and we got to, physically start developing going into next year. But, right now we're focused on, this game tonight and trying to really control what we can control as far as the game goes and execute to where we hope it's, competitive at the end and give us a chance to win at the end.
Scheme-wise in the preparation, this one's a little bit easier because if you look, it's a little bit closer to a mirror of what you're running right now.
Yeah. They run basically about what the same we run offensively, just a little different formation-wise, and defensively, it's a lot of the same stuff we do. Our kids know it. This is not something that we had to really, break it down to them on how to do things. Hope our speech all week has been, don't give up the big play and make them work for everything. So if we just come out and tackle well, especially because they have some athletes, if we tackle well and we control the ball on offense, we'll be fine.
Your senior kids playing at what could be their last game of their careers, and while on the wins and losses side it hasn't been an overly successful part of things there, they have to understand that they've been a very important part of this program. And this year especially a very important part of this program, getting it even, that forward trajectory they started in the spring really going forward now.
Yeah, and it's hard on guys, when you get, me coming in and, kind of changing things a little bit on how we did things. They did things here and, they hadn't had much success, the first 2 years of their varsity. Then the last spring they had, they got 2 wins and they doubled it this fall. So they should be proud of themselves for that. I mean, it's not an easy thing to do when you have new coaches and new people come in. And, I've told them oftentimes, we'll go where you guys take us. And I think they've done a good job trying to lead this especially kind of young team as far as that goes, and, getting the younger guys to understand by example of, what the expectations are.
The thing about a game like tonight is there's not a lot of people expecting you to be even close, let alone come out on top of it. So the pressure's not on you.
No, and that's what we talk to the kids about is, just coming out and playing loose and, flying around, and, the chips are going to fall where they will, but, the pressure is on them if they don't play well. If it's close in the end, the pressure is on them because, as you said, everybody's expecting us to not even be close, not even be in the game. And I know the Williamsville will be ready to play. I mean, they always are. So if we just, do our jobs and do what we've, worked on all week, I think we'll be closer than people expect.
That's Sockeye head coach Zach Ferguson on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as Pittsfield prepares to take on Williamsville in week 9 of the football season. We're back with more after this on Central Illinois Sports.
Hard work, dedication, integrity. The same way a great athlete demands these things for themselves, so is the Little Jess team for over 50 years. We strive daily to meet our community's automotive needs, whether it's buying a new or pre-owned purchase, finding the right part to get the job done, or getting you back on the road when something goes wrong. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs. And we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
This is Cammie and Joe. They are the sales force for Cascom Business and Residential Services. You may see them in your community, offering deals and services from Cascom. At Cascom, we understand your concerns about potential scams. Our courteous and professional sales team will always present identification when visiting with you. If for any reason you have questions or concerns, please contact us at 1-800-252-1799.
Thanks, and we'll be seeing you.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. We're about 12 minutes away from the kickoff of tonight's contest between the Pittsfield Sockies and the Williamsville Bullets. Elsewhere in Sangamo Conference action tonight, Athens is playing host to North Mac in what should be a quality contest. Auburn is on the road at Petersburg to take on the Porta Blue Jays. Moreau Forsyth is traveling to Riverton, and Pleasant Plains plays host to New Berlin in action going on this evening in the Sangamo. Taking a look at the standings for the week, Williamsville has claimed the Sangamo Conference Championship. They are 7-0 in conference play, 7-1 overall on the season. Athens is 7-1 in conference play, with their one loss being to Williamsville. as they defeated Maroa Forsyth last week. Maroa is 6-2 in the conference, followed by North Mac at 4-3. Pittsfield is 4-4 in conference play. Riverton is 4-4 in conference play as well. And then you have Auburn, New Berlin, and Pleasant Plains all at 2-6, and Porta is 0-6 in the conference. Of course, they did not play a game until week 3 of the season due to some issues with COVID within their program. So, as we told you last week when we were at Petersburg, good to see them back in action, but a tough way to start the season, and you were kind of behind the 8 ball to start the year. Really never got going for that Blue Jays squad. So, playoff-wise, you'll see North Mac, Maroa, Athens, and Williamsville all be playoff eligible. Williamsville and Athens likely to host a first-round game, and Maroa probably at 7-2 will be right on the bubble on whether or not they would host or go on the road in the first round of the playoffs. North Mac with a win would increase their standings as far as the postseason goes, but a tough game with Athens there tonight. Even 5-4, North Mac is going to be a pretty tough opponent on the 2A side of things come postseason. So the conference maybe a little bit down across the board, but the top is still very, very good, as it is each and every year in this Sangamo Conference. And that's why we tell you every week, there's just no weeks that you can take off because everybody is very, very competitive. The band is getting ready to take the field. They'll have the national anthem and also the school song. They're also going to be honoring Cody Walston and his family here tonight. Of course, who passed away back in February of 2019. There was really not a normal football season, obviously, in 2020, so an opportunity to honor his life and legacy here this evening at Glenn C. Smith Field. So we are looking forward to that as well. A break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. John will have a look at the Sakis starting lineup coming up for you after this.
Brian Dickut Trucking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickut Trucking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickut Trucking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickut Trucking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now, as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield. It's time for the fall banquet for Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes. It'll be held in Jacksonville on the 17th of October at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we want you to be a table host. It'll be held at Waters Edge Winery in Jacksonville. Featured speaker will be Dan Mears, Kansas City Chiefs mascot, the KC Wolf. He's got a great message for you, and we want you to be there. Tables of 6 or 8 for table hosts are ready now. Go to westernilfca.org for more information. Hope to see you at the banquet on the 17th of October at 4 o'clock at Waters Edge Winery in Jacksonville for Western Illinois FCA. Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvements, 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on.
And welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We're bringing you the game between the 7-1 Williamsville Bullets and the 4-4 Pittsfield Sakis. And I'm John Hull, going to tell you about the Pittsfield offensive starting lineup on the evening. And first at one tackle is the 6 foot, 260 pound senior Nathan Gunder. At the other tackle is the 5'10", 230 pound Caden Hittner. At one guard, the senior 5'10", 175 pounds in Mason Davis. The other guard is the 6'2", 240 pound freshman in Jaron White. At the center tonight is the 6 foot, 230 pound sophomore Tracer Mowen. At quarterback tonight is the junior 6'2", 160 pounds Weston McAllister. And then at running back will be the 5'10", 185 pound Lane Yelliott, a junior. The wide receivers tonight are going to be J.J. Petty. He's 5'10", 150 pounds and a senior. Mason Farrago, 5'5", 150 pounds and a senior. Bobby Stout, 6'2", 190 pounds and a senior. And Ethan Palmer, 5'11", 180 pounds and a senior. And what we're going to do now on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show is take another break, as they are going to be honoring Cody Walston here coming up very shortly. And I don't want to interrupt that, so we're going to take a little break here, and we'll be back after this timeout.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy. Griffin Signs in Time is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the right direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition to potential customers. Put the right sign in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Quincy, call 217-228-7470. It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say Pepsi, please, at your local county market.
Just because your kids are back to school doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your fitness routine. Illini Fitness is now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you're a busy parent, college student, night owl, or early riser, our hours now fit your schedule. Call to find out about our affordable memberships at 285-5635 or learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org/fitness. Illini Fitness, located at 128 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. With our many locally owned businesses, great variety of restaurants, historic sites, and recreational opportunities, there's truly something for everyone. While visiting, make sure to check out Lake Pittsfield for great fishing, boating, and camping opportunities, and check out the Disc Golf Course. Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the citizens of Pittsfield are excited to see you on your next visit to Pittsfield, Illinois.
TJ's Truck Service is proud to serve the area with a complete truck hauling service. They offer grain, rock, fertilizer, seed, and liquid fertilizer hauling for you. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated would like to wish the Panthers a safe and successful season and recognize the senior boys and coaching staff for their leadership and hard work. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated for the long haul and the short one too, 217-617-6667.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
For all those hard-working diesel engines in combines, tractors, and trucks, Logan Ag recommends PowerMax Premium Diesel Fuel. Logan Ag PowerMax Diesel is packed with multifunctional additives which help clean the fuel system, extend filter life, add lubricity, and restore horsepower. You might even notice reduced fuel consumption. You get it all in Logan PowerMax Premium Diesel. Logan Ag, serving agriculture since 1962. Press Yours on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press Yours on You, 506 Westwood, Camp Point, Illinois. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carls, Nathan Jansen, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM and Camp Point, working for you.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices. National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
We welcome you back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Glad you're with us tonight here in Week 9 of the Illinois high school football season. The Sockies have won the opening toss. They will receive tonight's opening kickoff here against Williamsville. Pittsfield in the home red uniforms, red pants, black numbers, white trim. The Bullets are in the visiting whites with the purple and gold on the pants as well. And as we've told you over the years with this Williamsville program, not only are they an outstanding program when it comes to playing the game, but as far as class and the way they carry themselves on and off the field, is one of the most well-respected programs, not only in this Sangamo Conference, but also in the state of Illinois. So kudos to Aaron Coons and his staff for continuing to make this program what it is year in and year out. And they are, once again, John, a very impressive football team to boot.
They are, Charlie, at 7-1 and already the winners of the conference, and a top team in 3A coming in for sure. And just building, getting better every year, it seems like.
Yeah, you know, the COVID season where there weren't any playoffs affected a lot of programs. Williamsville was 6-0, but you kind of look at that and you go, what could have been if it had been a regular season and they had gotten the opportunity to compete in the playoffs? And you know, so now these guys have a little bit of work to do to try to pick up for, you know, some of those seniors from last year who did not get the opportunity to make a postseason appearance. So, and they're doing very, very well, we might add.
They are.
Sockies have Ballinger back deep to receive the opening kickoff. And kicking it here for Williamsville will be Joshua Cates. He's a 5'8", 155-pound sophomore for this Bullets team. Glad you're with us. Thanks to all the sponsors who help make the contest possible on Central Illinois Sports. And we're just about ready to kick it off here at Glenn C. Smith Field. Cates is ready. He's got his hand in the air, ready to boot this one deep. Ballinger and company looking for a good return to start Pittsfield off in a good field position on the evening. Here's the kickoff. It's toward the left side of things. Going to be taken by one of the upmen. I believe that is J.J. Petty. He'll rush up near the 40-yard line, just shy of the 38, and that's where the Sockies will start 1st and 10. That was actually McKelvey Moore on the return for the Sockies. So Pittsfield will start 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line with 11:53 to play in the game's opening quarter. Weston McAllister and the Socky offense looking for a little more success than they had last week. Points were tough to come by. They come out of the I formation. Single man to the right-hand side. They'll hand the ball off to the deep back. That is McKee. McKee will rush ahead up near the 45-yard line. A pickup of 6 on the play, and this will bring up a 2nd down and 4. 2nd and 4 from just shy of the 45-yard line. Good run on the first play of the game for the Sockies. McKee over the left guard.
McKee did a good job of power running last week after his first touches.
They'll give it to McKee again, and this time he's met right at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play, and this will bring up a 3rd down for the Sockies near midfield. So not the push they saw that time, and Williamsville came with a little more of a blitz from the middle backers. And this brings up a 3rd down and 4 for Pittsfield from the 45. A minute into this contest, McKee comes off, Farrago comes onto the field, and the Sockies will spread it 2 wide to either side. Farrago and Petty to the left, Stout and Palmer to the right-hand side. Elliott stands to the left of the quarterback, McAllister, who's 5 yards deep. Play clocks, for some reason, not in operation tonight. They will run the handoff to Elliott. He breaks the tackle in the backfield, now breaks free, 50-45, and he's into Bolt territory down to the 40-yard line. So a second effort that time on a 15-yard pickup, and it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Sockies from the Bullets' 40-yard line.
Good run that time for Elliott.
Yeah, he looked like he was going to be stopped in the backfield, but was able to escape and picks up the first down of the evening for the Socky squad. 10:30 and counting in the opening quarter.
The receiver on this side did a tremendous job blocking and not getting a hold there as he allowed Elliott to break free.
I formation again. Elliott's now in the fullback position as McAllister takes the snap. Hands it off left side to McKee, looking for running room. It's tough to come by this time. He'll be taken down just inside the 40 to the 39. Give him a gain of a yard on the play, and this will bring up a 2nd down and 9 from the 39 of Williamsville. Williamsville has some pretty good size up front. Braden Johnson, one of those down linemen. He's listed at 6'2", 295 pounds, and a sophomore. Playing in the interior line for this Bullet squad, along with Walt Lehman. He's a 6'2", 220-pound junior. Palmer is split out wide to the right-hand side, again in the I formation with the tight end on this side of things, and Bobby Stout. McAllister now under center. There's the play clock live and in living color. He tries the hard count, does McAllister. They don't jump off sides. And now the Sockies look to the sideline for the play call. They'll hand it off to Elliott. He's trying to hide behind that line, looking for running room, and he'll be driving those legs inside the 35 to around the 34. A gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd and about 3.
Elliott with 20 yards on 2 carries now.
So 3rd and we'll call it 4 yards to go from the 34-yard line in what would be 4 down territory, you'd suspect, for the Sockies, with just under now 9 minutes to play in the first. I formation behind McAllister. A lot of men up near the line of scrimmage. He is going to hand it off to the deep back McKee, looking for running room inside the 30, trying to spin free, and he is now finally blown dead here. Inside the 30, they're going to mark him enough for the 1st down, it appears. So give him a pickup of 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Sockies. Ball resting right on the 30. So another 1st down on the ground, and it keeps the clock moving and keeps this opening drive alive for Pittsfield. as they're not running anything fancy at this point in time, trying to keep it on the ground and keep picking up positive yardage.
And burning clock.
McAllister again under center for the Sockies. Calls the line set, and now they have a little bit of a bugaboo at the snap as not everybody was on the same page. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Back it up to the 35 and bring up a 1st and 15. Illini Express is here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. See them on the south side of the square in Pittsfield as they provide care for patients 18 months and older. Learn more about their services by visiting IlliniHospital.org. McKee comes out of the contest as on this 1st and 15 play. The Sockies will go back to a little more of the open style offense in the spread. I've yet to see them put the ball in the air tonight. 2 wide to either side. McAllister in the gun. Calls for the snap. He'll hand it off again to Yelly, and there's no running room there. Drugged down from behind by Sam McCoy, the 6'3", 165-pound junior, back near the 36. That's a loss of a yard, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 16.
Just didn't have much block that time. Didn't have a lot of opportunity to be have anything positive happen there.
2nd and 16, 7:43, and that clock ticking down to the 1st. No score in the early going to this contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trips left. Palmer is the single man to the right-hand side. McAllister. Here comes the blitz. Sockies pick it up. Now McAllister has some pressure, and he's drugged down to the backfield. A little bit of a delayed blitz that time. It's the same McCann. McCoy on the tackle again, all the way back at the 45. That's a loss of 9 on the play and brings up a 3rd down and 25.
Yeah, it looked like to begin with the Sockies had picked up the blitz, and they kind of did a little delay man there, and not enough men to pick that up.
McCoy with good closing speed, and McAllister not able to avoid him that time on the blitz. 7 minutes to play in the 1st. 3rd and a mile. They'll put Farrago in motion left to right. McAllister back to pass. He's got pressure again, setting up the screen now. They complete it to Elliott. He'll get back near the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, but brings up a 4th and 20 from the 40. And I would think a situation, if you're the Sockies, that you will try to punt and pin Williamsville deep in their own territory, and they will as they bring the punt team onto the field. So the punt will come with about 6 minutes to play in the 1st if they keep running that clock down. So they've taken half of the quarter away. Back deep for the Bullets. We see Joshua Cates. Nope, he's not going to go back. They'll have a single man and Hunter Moser. Petty will kick this one toward the sideline. It's headed out of bounds, and it's not going to gain much net yardage here. They're going to be at about the 21 is what it looks like. So that's where the Bullets will start 1st and 10 with 6:09 to play in the game's opening quarter. So 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line. Sockies able to take nearly 6 minutes off the clock on their opening drive, but here comes Williamsville with the ball in their possession for the first time. They'll go 4 receivers to the left, a single man to the right-hand side.
Where referees are chatting with one another, so they're unhappy with something. I think are they having trouble with the play clock maybe?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. They'll tell everybody to go back to their huddle. Jake Seaman is the quarterback for this Williamsville squad. He's a 5'11", 170-pound junior at the QB position. And the quarterbacks at Williamsville, they're asked to do a lot. One of them is running the ball, so you've got to be willing to be physical. Seaman is going to go back to pass, looking for a little quick hitter to his left. Has it completed to Will Kistner. Penalty flag flies here. Kistner is taken down near the line of scrimmage, it looks like. And what is the flag that we will see here? He's taken down right after 21, which was the original line. And the referees will get together to decipher what we have on our first penalty of the contest. And it will be against Williamsville on a...
I'm going to guess it's got to be a hold, doesn't it? I mean, they've walked a
holding.
and 10 off.
Yep, so they're going to call it a hold and a 10-yard penalty, and that'll move the ball back to the 11-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 20 from the 11 for Williamsville. They'll call the play live. Seaman is going to hand the ball off right up the gut. Ooh, big hole. Man getting through there is Hunter Moser. Moser will be drugged down across the 15 up near the 17-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 14. Right back to the line of scrimmage. 2 to the right, or check that, trips right, a single receiver left. Seaman is in the shotgun with Moser standing behind him right at the 10-yard line. Now Seaman shouts out some instructions. He goes back to pass, rolling out to his right, looking for someone to throw to. Throws it downfield near the sideline and has this man and a first down. Reception made by Jackson Workman. Up across the 30, pushed out of bounds near the 33-yard line. A gain of 16 on the play to Workman. And a first and 10 for the Bullets to the 33. Workman's first catch of the night. Seaman's back quickly in motion. He'll run into himself left side this time. Cuts back to the inside and is met with some resistance by the Sockies. Drug down right at the 36-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. This will bring up a second down and 7. Good pace here by Williamsville in the early going, though. 5:09
Makes it rough to keep stats.
Yep, 5:09 and count into the first. Seaman's in the gun. He goes back to pass. Has some time in a clean pocket. Looking downfield on the double move. He's got his man down the sideline. Overthrown this time. Will Kistner, the speedster, was his intended man. Just beyond his grasp on the sideline. That will stop the clock with 4:59 to play in the first and bring up a 3rd and 7 from their own 36. So a 3rd and 7 from the 36-yard line for the Bullets as they were looking for the double move and the big-time play that time. And
the man was open downfield. He just was just a little too long for him.
They'll get the ball set at the line again. Single receiver to the right, trips on a close bunch here on the left-hand side. Seaman now tries to draw the Sockies off sides, and I believe they have. That'll be a 5-yard penalty against Pittsfield and bring up a 3rd and 2 now out to the 41. So a 3rd down and 2 yards to go now for Williamsville. Much more manageable. Seaman in the gun, takes the snap. He'll hand it off to the deep back. He'll have the first down. Will the running back Hunter Moser. And then, late whistle here. As they really let him get stood up for a while. Out to the 45-yard line, a gain of 4, needed 2. That's a 1st and 10 to the 45 for the Bullets.
Yeah, it was a late whistle as they really let him go there.
4
They're going to do that, strip the ball, right?
Yep, 4:45 and counting to the first. Seaman in the gun again. He will hand it off to Moser. Check that out. We have a different running back this time. Let's wait and see who comes off that pile. Up it is.
Just Moser.
Moser out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd and 6 right near midfield.
Moser, a quick young man, too.
Yep. Hunter Moser is a 160-pound senior, running hard. Back to pass is Seaman, looking to his left. Has his man again, the second time tonight, Will Kistner. Ooh, he makes a man miss on the sideline. Now streaks free for a moment before he's drugged down. Ball, it's loose, and the Sockies have recovered the fumble. Kistner had the ball punched out. He thought he was out of bounds when the ball pops free, so he picks up a gain down to the 37-yard line, which is a pickup of 14 yards, but then fumbles, and Pittsfield recovers for the first takeaway of the contest. But wait, says the White Hat, not so fast. What do we have here? What do we have here? They are going to...
Not sure.
Well, they're going to get together and talk about it.
He had to be very nearly out of bounds. Oh, they called it Pittsfield ball. Okay. He had to be very nearly out of bounds.
I thought the same as you, John. I thought he had stepped out. We just talked about a moment ago that whistle that was a little delayed, and it's a turnover by the Bullets. The Sockies will take over 1st and 10 at their own 37 with 4:08 to play in the game's opening quarter. So if you had Pittsfield getting the first takeaway of the night, cash your bets on FanDuel, huh? 2 receivers wide to either side. McAllister in the gun. He'll fake the handoff, keep it himself, and get punished in the backfield now. Maybe not the read he really wanted to have as he was getting hit. He might have thought differently about that.
Maybe I should have handed that off after all.
Back to the 35, a loss of 2, brings up a 2nd down and 12. 2nd and 12 for the Sockies. Trying to get some offensive momentum after a play on the defensive side to take it away. They'll spread it out with Palmer and Stout to the right, Farrago and Petty to the left-hand side. McAllister stands 5 yards deep. 4-man front for the Bullets. They'll bring the blitz. Passing across the middle. There's Bobby Stout. Has a big gain. First down and more across midfield. Trying to break free and is taken down in Bullets territory to the 43-yard line. A pickup on the play of 22 yards on the slant to Stout. And a Socky first down again in Bullets territory to the 43. 3:26 and counting in the game's opening quarter. Glad you're with us here on Central Illinois Sports in a contest here that is 0-0.
Beautiful, cool fall night.
Yes, it is. Man, it took a while for it to cool off this season, didn't it?
It did.
Trips right, single man to the left-hand side for the Sakis. McAllister in the gun. Takes the snap. A lot of pressure. He will hand it off to Elliott. He breaks a tackle, trying to get outside. Not much running room there at all. In fact, loses back to the 44-yard line. A loss of a yard on the play, 2nd and 11 from the 44.
Elliott kept trying to feel a hole and just never could find much.
Williamsville bringing those backers, and what it allowed the last time with the play to Stout was he went right where they had been, and that's why he was so open in the middle of the field. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left-hand side. Now there's some confusion out here on the right on what should be taking place. Again, the play clock not running on the end zones anyway. They'll put a man in motion in Farrago, hand it off to him. He's looking for running room, and he says, man, there's nothing there. He loses a bunch of yards now. Back to the 49-yard line, a loss of 5. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 16.
Williamsville's linebackers just so quick to get to the ball when they make that read, and they close very quickly.
So a 3rd down and 16 yards to go from the Williamsville 49 for the Sakis. 2:05 and the clock counting down to the game's opening quarter. 2 men wide right, 2 wide to the left. McAllister in the gun. Do they want to go to the air here? Here comes the blitz from the outside. Sakis pick it up for a moment. Look in the middle of the field. They've got Petty, I believe, on the catch. No, that's Jackson. Jackson is slung backwards now. Taken down after a nice gain on the play, though, down to the 36-yard line, a gain of 13, and it'll bring up a 4th and 3. So a 4th and 3 from the 36-yard line for Pittsfield, and they'll go for it here with 1:30 and counting in the first. What does Zach Ferguson want to come with here? It would be a big play if they could pick up a 1st down, as they could control the clock for the rest of the quarter possibly. Back to pass, looking for that slant again to Stout. Too high this time. That'll be an incompletion and turn it over on downs for the Sakis. So the drive stalls out with 1:15 to play in the first, and the Bullets will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. The drive for Williamsville the last time around stopped with a fumble in Saki territory.
Williamsville is going to get the ball on the 35.
Heard that somewhere. 1:15 to play in the first. They'll sprint out of the huddle. 2 receivers split wide right, a single man to the left-hand side. Seaman is going to roll to his right, a little run pass option man, a good block on the outside. He gets a nice gain on the play, up across the 40, near the 43-yard line. That's a pickup on the play of 8 yards. This will bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 40, or 2nd down and 2, I should say, from the 43. I told you, they're not afraid to run the quarterback, is Williamsville. Under a minute to play in the first. They'll hand it off to the deep back this time. Running to the left-hand side. That's the halfback, Hunter Moser. He's tripped up after a gain of a yard on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 1 from the 44.
They just play so quick that they just wear you down, Charlie.
Quick to the line again. 2 backs in the backfield, a single receiver to the left. Siemens in the shotgun, and again, the Sakis jumped off sides on the hard count. So that'll be another time that Pittsfield, and it was the same side of things, that left side of the defensive front. This will give up a 1st down, as it'll take it out to the 49-yard line and bring up a 1st and 10 for the Bullets.
First down of the night for Williamsville.
You just can't have those mental mistakes against a program like this. Seaman will hand it off, running to the right-hand side as Colin Rapierta. He'll be taken down on the jet sweep in Saki territory. They'll mark him around the 47-yard line. He'll pick up a 4 on the play, a 2nd and 6 from the Saki 47. And do the Bullets want to run one more play before the final buzzer sounds here in the first? 7 seconds on the game clock here. They'll get to the line. Seaman will put a man in motion out into the flats. That's Moser, back to pass, looking down the middle, deep, and nobody at home. Then a penalty flag flies in, and they're going to call pass interference as Eli Leonard got tied up with the wide receiver. Zach Ferguson saying it wasn't a catchable ball, but unfortunately,
in the
high school side of things, there's not a thing as such as a uncatchable ball. So that'll be a pass interference, 10-yard penalty, and that will net enough yards for the Bullets for a 1st down. Why is the ball all the way down there?
It's not a spot foul, though.
Whoa.
Wait. Yeah. We walked off 15.
It's got to be back to the line of scrimmage. It needs to be to the 37-yard line is where that ball should be set because the play came from the 47. They've got the ball down to the 32.
This is not right. We're 5 yards off here. We walked off 15. Is it a 15-yard penalty?
Well, and the quarter ended. Is anybody going to?
No one's noticed yet.
Well, I guess they'll say one more play because you can't end the quarter on a defensive penalty. I know you can't end a half. I guess I've never really thought much about it on the quarter side of things.
So does the clock run? Is this an untimed play?
Should be an untimed, I would say.
I've never seen an untimed play in high school that wasn't the end of a game or the end of a half.
I don't know if that's right. Back to pass is Seaman. He'll look deep left. Has a man down there. It is
intercepted.
Holy cow! Did he catch it? Is
Jeremiah
it in bounds?
Jackson.
Yes, he did. Jeremiah Jackson with the highlight reel catch at the 5, diving toward the sideline, picks it off and gets it taken away for the second time on the night as the Saukey defense will get the ball back on another big play. As we head to the second quarter, it's Pittsfield and Williamsville. 0-0.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Well, after a quarter of play here, plus an additional play, it is
a quarter and an untimed play.
0-0. Pittsfield and Williamsville. The Saukeys with their second takeaway of the contest, this time on a interception by Jeremiah Jackson on the diving play near the sideline. They said he was able to stay in bounds, so the Saukeys will have it 1st and 10 at their own 5, backed up deep into their own territory as we start this game's second quarter.
Jackson might want to jump to the NFL if he got his feet in bounds there.
Yeah. Hey, Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and so much more. Stop by and see them more. Call 285-5013 for Real Net and Twine. Saukeys will go with the I formation here as they'll try to get out of the, well, we would say shadow, but the sun's down, so no shadows here. McAllister is under center. He'll have the quick handoff to McKee right up the gut, looking for something there. He'll fall forward out near the, let's see where they set the ball.
It's like about the 7, 8?
7, I think, is where he's at. Give him a 2-yard gain. It'll bring up a 2nd and 8 from the 7. And, man, that wasn't a long,
wasn't a long
2, was it?
No.
Clock counting here, just underway in the second quarter. Trash Queen is our scoreboard sponsor, 320-4320. No score here so far in this one. McAllister's in the gun. He's back to pass. Looking quick slant. Has Farrago. And Farrago is up across the 15, down near the 16-yard line. That should be enough for a Saukey first down. Let's look for the spot. They'll mark it right at the 15, and if that's true, it still should be a first down. It's not, though. It's 3rd and 1. So give them a gain of 7 on the play, and it's 3rd and 1 from the 15. See if they can, I thought they would go under center here, but they're still in the gun. Just under 11 to play in the half. We'll try the hard count. McAllister now looks to the sideline. Play clocks are turned off. I don't know, that's kind of messy here. He'll pitch it outside. Elliott looking for running room. He's got the first down, cuts back 20, and is hit hard at the 25-yard line. Penalty flag flies in now, and they may call helmet to helmet here.
I think they're going to, and he is not up yet.
Is that Elliott or McKee who was the ball carrier?
McKee is walking in, so that's got to be Elliott.
I mean, he took a shot up at the 25-yard line.
He got 10 yards there.
Yeah, but pick up a 10, but he is down and he is injured. Now he's back up and he says, "Get me to the huddle." They said they stopped the game. He said, "I don't care. I need you to stop the game. I
was just getting a breath. I'm fine."
They'll take a look at him, and then the penalty is on Williamsville. It's a 15-yard personal foul. I think they're calling it a helmet to helmet would be my guess. And so that'll move the ball all the way out to the 40-yard line for a Saukey 1st and 10.
Is that like a leading with the head kind of
Well, I mean,
penalty,
in the
Charlie?
college game, they refer to it as targeting, but I don't know that that's the same same verbiage that they use here. So McKee will check in at the running back spot, with Elliott being attended to by the trainer. At least I thought he was. I think he's just ready to go
Elliott's
back
waiting
in.
to come back in.
He said, just get away from him, ready to go. Back to passes. McAllister has his man again. It's Jackson. And Jeremiah Jackson's up at the 50-yard line. Should be very close to another Saki first down. And they'll say it is 1st and 10. Give him 10. So 1st and 10 from the 50 for Pittsfield, with 10 minutes and counting in this first half.
Sakis are finding ways to move the ball.
Yeah,
And that's been key so far.
McAllister has been sharp so far on the passing side. You have to be wary that the Bullets don't try to jump a pass here, and that's why you might see a double move here pretty quick. He'll be in the shotgun once again, 2 wide to either side. Was to McAllister. Pressure coming from the left side, and he hands it off, and ooh, trouble here. McAllister actually tried to pull it at the last moment, and they brought a blitz, 2 men coming around that left side, and take McAllister down in the backfield near the 46-yard line. A loss of 4 on the play, and this will bring up a 2nd down and 14. Back in their own territory now for the Sakis at the 46.
Just got the right hole that time, did the blitz, and it lost him 4 there.
Yep, when the right call is made on the defensive side, it can really make a difference. Sakis did a nice job not to turn the ball over right there, though, as that could have ended in a fumble. Now it looks like they're going to run the play clock down and call a timeout here, I believe, is what Zach Ferguson would like to do, and he will. 8:49 to play in the first half. It's Pittsfield and Williamsville, 0-0 on Central Illinois Sports.
All the financial headlines. Are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investments. Member SIPC. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Back to live action, 8:49 to play in the half. Pittsfield has the ball 2nd and 14 from their own 46 after the timeout called by Zach Ferguson. McAllister's back to pass. Nice pump fake, throws downfield, looking for Farrago, plays the ball, but in and out of his hands. What would have been a tough catch on the sideline. That was well covered that time by Williamsville's Joshua Cates. And this will bring up a 3rd down and 14.
Farrago was having to tiptoe the sideline and try to make a tough catch over the opposite shoulder. Would have just been a tough one to make, but he made a good effort, just couldn't quite haul it in.
I did like the pump fake by McAllister there, though. He got the man up in the air and then was kind of able to step up into the pocket. They still have not allowed Lane Yelly to come back into the game. Paul Petty is talking to him on the sideline, and Lane looks to be okay. He's got his helmet on. I do believe he's ready to go. He's one of those kids that was built like they used to build trucks, John. They don't break down very easily. Back to pass is McAllister, looking for the quick hitter on the right side. Has this man into Bullet territory again. I believe that's Ethan Palmer. Palmer will be taken down near the Bullets' 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9 on the play, and this will bring up a 4th down and 6. So 4th and, wow, it's closer to 5, really.
Yeah.
From the 45-yard line. Sakis appear to be set up to go for it here. And what do they want to go with? Just over 8 minutes to play in the half.
Something that gets you 5.5 yards.
Yep.
Because 5 isn't going to get you there.
You got to give McAllister a chance to let the receivers do their work downfield. He is back to pass, looking across the middle, threw it into traffic. Should have been picked off. It was not. Incompletion will be a turnover on downs, looking for Farrago in all kinds of traffic, and that will set the Bullets up 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line with 7:53 to play in the second quarter. Were you surprised not to see Pittsfield go for the punt that time?
I was a little bit, Charlie, but you've got a very good team that has already won the conference at 0-0 in the second quarter.
Roll the dice.
You might as well try to win, right? I mean,
Jake Seaman in the shotgun. He'll pitch it outside, left-hand side. The running back Moser looking for room. He breaks a tackle, now streaks down the sideline. Appears to be at the sticks for the first down as they're going to mark him at the 45. That would be a 10-yard pickup if that is the case, and should be enough for a first down. And it is. In fact, they'll mark him for a gain of 11 on the play to the 44.
6th first down of the evening for Williamsville.
1st and 10 for the Bullets, and they move just like the Bullets, don't they? They're very quick. Back to pass to Seaman. Quick hitter left side. Has his man there. Long way away. I can't tell. I believe that was Kistner.
21, Charlie.
All right, that'd be Workman on the catch. So Workman picks up 8 on the play. 2nd and 2 from the 36. Quickly, Seaman will fake the handoff as he pulled it. A good read. Now he is taken down right near the first down marker, going to be just about a half a yard shy, so give him a gain of a yard on the play, brings up a 3rd and 1 from the 35-yard line.
Ran a long way to get that one.
3rd and a yard here. Have to watch the snap count if you're the Sockies. They've gotten them pulled off sides twice. Now they'll hand it off in the backfield. Ball carrier. Ball comes loose again, and the Sockies have another takeaway. The ball carrier appeared to be
Moser.
No, I think it was Harley Sharp on the run that time.
Okay.
Harley Sharp with his first carry, the 5'9", 150-pound junior, and he fumbles, and Williamsville has given it away to the Sockies 3 times now.
So Sharp would have had the first down.
But Pittsfield with their 3rd takeaway of the first half, and will take over 1st and 10 at their own 33 with 6:38 to play in the half. No score so far in this contest. McAllister looks to the sideline for the play call. They've got Yelia back out there at the fullback. McKee is the deep back in the I formation. A single receiver wide to either side. Weston McAllister under center. Takes the snap. He'll pitch it outside to McKee. Looking for running room left side. Has a gain up to the 36-yard line. That's a pickup on the play up 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
McKee was 17 yards on 6 carries now. McKee did a good job of having both arms wrapped tight around the ball. He says, I don't want to give it up.
Sockies have valued it well most of the time this season. They don't have too many giveaways, but a penalty now has been thrown here. It looks like, John, that's going to negate the run. It's going to be a hold, and that's going to be a damaging penalty for the Sockies. Takes it back to the 22-yard line, and it'll bring up a first down and 21 yards to go, I believe, from the 22.
That does make it more difficult against a good team, doesn't it?
Ouch. Yes, it does. 6:07 and counting to the half. 1st and 21 from the 22. Again, under center is McAllister. He will go back to pass. Has all kinds of pressure. Ball knocked loose. Uh-oh, this is going to be a scoop and score. If the man can stay off the ground, they'll say he was not able to stay off the ground. His knee went down. And who is that recovered the fumble? Still trying to get a number. That's Nolan Bates, I believe, as they knocked it out of McAllister's hand as he went back to pass. A fumble and a costly one, as that will set Williamsville up 1st and 10 at the Socky, or 1st and goal, I should say, at the Socky 5. So 1st and goal for Williamsville from the Socky 5-yard line on the Pittsfield turnover. 5:51 to play in the half. Bullets trying to punch it in here and get the first score of this contest. Single receiver right, single man to the left. Seaman is in the shotgun. They will hand it off on the end-around play. Ball carrier near the line of a goal, and he's shy out of the 1. Gain of 4 on the play by Jackson Workman. Picked up 4, and they'll bring up a 2nd and goal at the 1. Quick to the line of scrimmage comes Williamsville. Seaman's in the gun. Splits 2 to the right. They'll now just keep it with the quarterback in Seaman. He'll bounce off the pile and be in for the score. So Seaman will take it in for a 1-yard touchdown run. It comes to the 5:25 mark of the second quarter, and the Bullets take a 6-0 lead. Now a man down in the middle of the field. It looks to be Garrett Johnson, an offensive lineman, a 5'9", 225-pound senior, and he comes out of that scrum with some sort of an injury, as the trainer will come out and take a look at him. 5 minutes, 25 seconds to play in the half. Williamsville has taken the lead. As they attend to the injured player, we'll pause for this timeout.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you, and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
At US Cellular, we believe you should get more of the latest 5G technology for less of your hard-earned money. Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours. Any of our 5G phones with no trade-in or hidden fees. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Come check out America's locally grown wireless at U.S. Cellular. Visit Carnes Communications, a U.S. Cellular authorized agent, located at 224 East Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Well, they do get the injured player up and are helping that young man off the field, and we certainly hope the best for that player, as he kind of got caught up in the pile that was the offensive and defensive lines, and looked like a leg injury, so hopefully they'll be able to evaluate him and he'll be able to return to the contest. 6-0 Williamsville, as they just scored. Cates is on for the extra point attempt. The hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. That will make it 7-0 Bullets on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 5 minutes, 25 seconds to play in the half, and we're back after this.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Well, when you turn it over in your own territory, you give the other team a ample opportunity to score. When you turn it over at the 5-yard line, well, it's almost a given. And Williamsville took advantage of it on the 1-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, Jake Seaman. The kick after was good by Cates, and the Bullets have a 7-0 lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen 320-4320 for all of your residential and commercial trash pickup needs.
Well, they kick deep, Charlie.
I would say so. I think we would see that here. String it across there. That's okay. John, you're getting the sky there.
Sorry about that. Hey, I was just trying to show you the stars tonight. They're beautiful. I can't see them, but I'm sure they're beautiful.
Like we were flying for a second. Cates has it teed up, ready to kick this one off, and let's see if he does indeed kick it deep. He will kick it down the middle of the field. Ballinger's going to get a chance to return it. Now fumbles the ball. Needs to get on it. He's trying to pick it up, and instead it's picked up by Williamsville. The man's knee was down. Ballinger just needed to dive on it and not try to pick it up and run, and instead they'll give the Bullets the ball again deep in their own territory as Joey Jasmine, the 5'6", 135-pound senior, scooped that one up. So the Bullets will take over 1st and 10 at the Saki 22-yard line. So going to give a team like this good field position a couple of times in a row. It's like playing with fire. You will get burned, as they did just moments ago. 5:24 to play in the half, and as competitively as the Sakis were playing, John, you'd like to not see mistakes on your own side. I mean, Williamsville took it away for sure. The last one, that one was just a mistake. They'll get it outside. Moser's got some running room, has good blocking out in front. There's a penalty flag that flies in back near the 15-yard line. Moser had the first down on the run, but let's see what the flag is about here.
I have to think the flag will be a hold where it is.
And the referee does tell us it's a hold as he signals to his compadre out there. That'll move it back to the 25-yard line and bring up a first down and
about 20.
Now they're going to pick it up. Okay,
really?
So they're going to put Moser down to the
you got to give him a first down.
10-yard lines. They'll drop the sticks. So that's a 12-yard pickup. They'll hand it off again to Moser along the left-hand side, breaks a tackle. Now is wrestled down near the, we'll call it the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal on a gain of 1 that time. Moser, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you can pick up that flag, Charlie.
Can you zoom in a little bit for me?
I can only do it
High
so much.
snap, they get it back down. Moser now met right at the hole that time, and he's wrestled and taken down. The initial hit that time was delivered by Cade Corgid as the Sakis guessed right on the defensive side. He'll lose back to the 13, a loss of 4, and it'll be 3rd and goal from the 13.
Because they spread so much, Charlie, I got to give. It's a long way to shoot, so you end up really far out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I understand. We're still a long way away.
Yeah.
4:38 and counting in the second. Man, if the Sakis could somehow figure out a way to get a stop here. Siemens in the gun. He will fake the handoff, looking for the double move. The man slipped but comes back. Nice job playing the ball that time was Will Kistner. He'll be taken down near the, looks like the 7-yard line, I believe. Call it the 6-yard line. That's a gain of 7 on the play, and it'll be a 4th and goal at the 6.
Saki's called a timeout.
Their second of the half. We'll take it to 4:19 to play in the second quarter. 4th and goal for Williamsville when we come back.
The Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop features all of your favorite specialty espresso drinks. Enjoy over 50 fabulous flavors of Lotus and try the new Soda Mixology with exciting flavor combinations added to your favorite Pepsi product. Come see us at the Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop today. The Rustic Market is a small-town treasure. Come discover unique gifts, home decor, and a variety of specialty foods. Find fun clothes from size small to 3X and a personal stylist to outfit you from head to toe. And new merchandise weekly. Explore the Rustic Market today.
Well, the Sakis called the timeout. 4:19 to play in the second quarter. Williamsville has the ball 4th and 6 from the Sakis 6-yard, 4th and goal, I should say, from the Sakis 6. And I would assume the Bullets will go for it here, not opt for the field goal.
Doesn't look like they're lining up for a field goal.
No, they're going to go for the score here, and I would too. Trips left. The quarterback Siemens in the shotgun. Single receiver to the right. They'll roll him out to the left-hand side. He is going to be the ball carrier. He's turned back in, and he is going to be taken down shy of the goal line. So the Saki defense set up with their back against their own goal line and are able to hold. He got to the 4, a gain of 2, and it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 4 for the Sakis with 4:12 to play and the game's opening half. Pike County Concrete here to serve you with all of your concrete needs. They have locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville to better serve you. If you're looking for your next concrete job or project, let us start with the folks at Pike County Concrete. 285-5548. McAllister's under center. He'll hand it off to the deep back. That is McKee. And there are a pile of bodies right there at the 5-yard line. He gained not much.
A yard if he's at the 5.
Let's see if they move the box. I don't know. It is basically every player on the field in a tight spot, and they'll say he gained no yardage on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10. 3:50 and counting in the half. 7-0 Williamsville on top of Pittsfield. Sakis look to the wristband for the play call here. Again with the eye behind the quarterback, McAllister. Takes the snap, going to pitch it outside on a dangerous proposition there, and they will, looks like maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the Bullets will call it timeout. McKee was the ball carrier. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Sakis as the Bullets call their first time out of the contest.
Compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852.
Well, following the timeout by Williamsville, the Sakis will have a 3rd and 10 from their own 4-yard line. And if I'm Pittsfield, I'm going to keep the ball on the ground again here, John. I don't want to put anything in the air, drop my quarterback back into my own end zone here.
And put him under center and let him take the hike and see what he can get and see how far Petty can punt it.
Yeah. It's about
because he doesn't have to directionally punt now.
No.
So when he can get his foot into it and just punt as hard as he can, he does a pretty good job usually.
3rd down and 10 yards to go, deep in their own territory for the Sakis here. Again, under center is McAllister. takes the snap. He's back to pass, a little hot pass to Stout. He's hit, could not ever bring it into his body as he took the rib shot, incomplete pass, and it'll be 4th and 10, and the punt team will come out of the field. So that drive took less than 60 seconds off the clock and will result in a punt, and a tough position to punt from is J.J. Petty as he's kind of walking with a limp. I'm not sure what that's about. Back to receive the punt is Hunter Moser. He'll stand back near his own, well, I guess that would be the Sockies 36. See if Petty can get his boot into this one. They're coming after it. Petty will punt it away, but it's blocked out of the back of the end zone, and that will be a safety. Or did they say?
They called it a safety, but
Yeah, it's a safety. It's out of the back of the end zone, so it's 9-0 Williamsville on the blocked punt safety. I couldn't tell who got the hand in on at that time for the Bullets, but they lead 9-0, and they'll get the ball right back on the free kick. 3:15 to play in the half on Central Illinois Sports.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see your kitchen from every angle. Each detail, from the flooring to the countertops to the cabinets, are designed for your lifestyle. The team will explain the strengths of each product so your finished kitchen will last for generations. Whatever your needs, an island for entertaining, no maintenance quartz countertops, storage for all your seasonal items. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
9-0 the lead for the Bullets with 3:15 to play in the first half. And now the Sockies will have a free kick here. I would assume they'll kick it off of the tee with Petty.
That's what it appears to be.
They punted in and it got blocked, and you just got to know you have to have a little more sense of urgency if you're Petty that time. It's not your normal progression. And it just took too much time. And he knew Williamsville was coming after it. Now Petty will have it teed up from the 20-yard line, trying to put his boot into this one. Pittsfield will kick it on the ground. It will now go out of bounds, which will be a penalty.
They're going to get the ball at the 40, I guess, 41.
Well, the ball went out.
At the 40, 39. It's going to call it the 39, which I guess is where...
If I were Williamsville, I'd make them re-kick. I think that's what they'll do. Why wouldn't you make... Wouldn't you make them re-kick?
Move 5 yards back and re-kick?
Yeah, kick from the 15. That's exactly what I would do. And I think that's what Aaron Coons is going to do as well.
There you go. Okay.
The officials aren't aware of that decision yet. They said, oh, you want to re-kick? You said, yeah, that's why we had the return team back out there. 3:13 to play in the half.
So it's a 5-yard penalty against the Sockies.
Petty is hopping on one foot like he's got a twisted ankle or something. Maybe he got hit on the block punt.
Could be. Oh.
3:13 to play in the second. Now the kick from the 15. He's trying to kind of squib at that time. Now he will kick it toward the sideline again. It's going to be taken by the up back Mason Lideker. And he'll take it to the Socky 40, where the Bullets will take over 1st and 10 at the Pittsfield 40-yard line. Pike County Express, they've been serving Pike County with all the great local news since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. It's the Pike County Express. 3:08 to play in the first half. 9-0 Williamsville. And they'll look to add to the advantage here as they start in Socky territory at the 40. Siemens in the gun all by himself in the backfield, trips left. He'll look to his left, and that's Lideker again, the man who just returned the kick.
He just dropped
the
it,
ball
too.
came loose, and who's got it? It was a catch, and
the referee says it's
white ball.
Yeah.
And Williamsville, again, nearly with another turnover that time.
So Lideker was going to get...
He got to the 39 after the fumble, so give him a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd and 9 from the 39. It's a completion.
It's a completion.
And then a fumble. Trips left, 2 to the right. Siemens in the gun.
He certainly made moves after he caught it.
2:57 and counting into the half. All kinds of time. Stands back midfield, looking for someone to throw to. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, wants to try to run, and he flips it forward and out of bounds. And that'll be just an incomplete pass. And it brings us up a 3rd and 9. Pretty heads-up play by the quarterback, Seaman, that time. And he knew if he ran out behind the sticks, that'd be a loss, and he just kind of flipped it ahead. And 3rd and 9 from the 39 for Williamsville.
Just had to get it to the Line of scrimmage is all he had to do.
2:46 to play in the half. Yeah, it's just a really heads-up play. You don't see a lot of high school kids even have the wherewithal to make.
As a junior.
Yep. Siemens in the shotgun once again. He's back to pass. Has some time, sets his feet, throws downfield, has a man down there, and he's got it, and he'll go for the score. Sam McCoy beats the Sockies deep on a 39-yard touchdown heave from his quarterback, Jake Seaman, and the Bullets take a 15-0 lead now on the Trash Queen scoreboard with 2:39 to play in the half. So they went for the deep ball and were rewarded as McCoy got open down the middle on the deep slant. And now the Bullets will set up for what appears to be
They'll go for two to try to make it a 17-point game, which makes absolute sense.
Makes it a 3-score game. They'll hand the ball off, coming back to the side, and that man's going to go in untouched. And that young man carrying the ball is Colin Urpierda. He'll go in for the 2-point try and makes it 17-0 Williamsville. 2 minutes, 39 seconds to play in the half. Bullets on top. Sockies will get the ball when we come back.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Well, the Bullets come up with a big touchdown and make it 17-0 with 2:39 to play in the half on the Trash Queen scoreboard on the pass from Seaman to McCoy. And now we'll kick off once again. And these scores, John, have come bang, bang, bang for this Williamsville squad after it was a stalemate there for a good bit of the first half.
Quarter and a half.
That's what good teams do, is they take advantage of mistakes. Now Ballinger will take it on the run. He'll hit the middle of the line, still on his feet up near the 40-yard line, and will be taken down near the 42. And that's where Pittsfield will take over 1st and 10 from their own 40. Let's make sure they set it there.
Yeah, looks like 41 maybe.
Call the 41-yard line, 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 from the 41 with 2:31 to play in the half. Williamsville will also get the ball to start the second half. So this is a big drive in this contest for the Sockies. Williamsville,
they had to exchange the ball there, yeah.
It was a little late getting switched in and out there. Pittsfield will go trips right. A single receiver to the left-hand side is Jeremiah Jackson. Weston McAllister in the shotgun. Takes the snap and is back to pass. That's a speed, throws right, has his man. That's Bobby Stout. Stout, the big tight end. Falls forward, gets a first down inside Bullet territory to the 46-yard line. A gain on the play of 15 yards and a Socky first down. Quick to the line with 2:22 and counting in the half. They'll now bring Farrago and Jackson to this side. Split out Palmer and Stout to the right. No Petty out there as he's dealing with the apparent ankle injury. What we assume. Back to pass is McAllister, throwing to the quick hitter right side. That's Palmer. Palmer looking for running room, and he'll pull the pile forward with him down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 6 on the play. A 2nd down and 4 from the 40 for the Sockies as the clock continues to tick down under 2 minutes to play.
Sockies do have a timeout left.
2nd and 4 from the 40. Trips left. Single man is Palmer to the right-hand side now. McAllister again in the gun. He calls for the snap, goes back to pass. Looking downfield, looking on the jump ball to Stout, and that ball was tipped. Nice job playing the pass by Caden Ratliff, the 6'1", 170-pound junior, to get a hand on that one. And the incomplete pass will stop the clock and bring up a 3rd down and 4 yards to go at the 40-yard line. 1:33 to play for the half.
You like your odds in a jump ball with Stout there. He was covered by 2 men, though, which made it a little more difficult.
1:33 to play in the half. Saki spread them two wide to either side. McAllister takes the snap, hands it off to Elliott. He's looking for running room, and they'll mark him down inside the 40 to about the 38, a gain of 2, and this will be a 4th and 2.
I didn't think that was a very generous spot at all.
Well, I think when he got spun around, that knee touched the ground, and as soon as it is, he is down.
Understood. You see him crossing the line to get the first down there.
4th and 2 here. Can the Sakis convert and pick up a first down? McAllister back to pass. Looked like they had a man early in motion. He'll throw into all kinds of traffic. And an incomplete pass. It'll be a turnover on downs as that pocket closed quickly. And an incomplete pass with a minute to play in the half will give Williamsville the ball back.
Looked like there was a little miscommunication there. It looked like he thought there was going to be a man where there was not.
Looks like we see Jaron White, the freshman guard for the Sakis, a little lame coming off the field as he's kind of holding that hamstring, it looks like. 1st and 10 from their own 38 for Williamsville with a minute to play in the half, and with 2 timeouts, that's an eternity for this Bullet squad to get the ball down the field.
Especially as fast as they run offense.
A 17-0 advantage, and looking to add to that here. We'll split 3 men wide right, a single man to the left-hand side. Seaman is back to pass. He's looking for the screen play, has his halfback and Moser set up there with blockers in front. And he'll get the first down up to the 49-yard line, a gain of 11 on the play, and a 1st and 10 to the 49. Quick to the line, 50 seconds to play for the half. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Seaman in the gun. He'll fake the handoff, keep it himself on the left-hand side. Now is tripped up right at midfield and taken down. A gain of a yard. And now Williamsville will call the timeout to stop the clock with 37.8 seconds to play in the half. Leading the Sakis 17-0 as you watch high school football on Central Illinois Sports.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Well, the Bullets call the timeout. They have 1 remaining, 37.8 seconds to play in the half, leading Pittsfield by a 17-0 count. And let's see if they want to take a shot down the field here.
That's how they scored their last touchdown on a 39-yard pass play.
Bullets will also get the ball, as we told you, to start the second half. So, man, if they could get a score here, little 2-for-1 option. Back to pass is Seaman, rolling to his left. The right-hander throws near the sideline. And it was too high, incomplete. Stops the clock and brings up a 3rd down and 9 from the 50. I believe that was Kistner as the intended receiver, John. I couldn't see all the way on that left-hand side.
Hard for me to tell. It was a long way.
Trips formation to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Seaman again in the gun. He's back to pass, has some pressure. They set up the screen, though, and have it right where they want it. And the man with the ball is Lideker, I believe. And he'll take it down inside the 40 to around the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 13 on the play. And a 1st and 10 from the 37. On the screen to Lideker. Well-timed screen pass. 20 seconds to play for the half. Seaman's back to pass again. Sets his feet. Trying to find a place to step into a throw here. Downfield he goes. Has a man with an opening. Now the man retreats looking for some running room. This is Will Kistner. Kistner trying to get the corner. And there he goes for the score. But a penalty flag lays back at the 24. As it is right now, Kistner has a score on a 37-yard strike. But what is the laundry about on the field here? The referee tells us it's an illegal block against the Bullets at the 24. So that will negate the touchdown. And with just 3.8 seconds to play for the half, I believe Williamsville will need to call a timeout here for that clock not to run as soon as it's set.
Kistner won't even get the first down because of where the block was, right?
It's to the 33, so he actually gains 4 yards on the play after the penalty. So a 4-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6 from the 33.
They called the timeout.
Yeah, the Bullets do call the timeout to preserve the 3.8 seconds that are remaining on the clock here. And we'll have one more chance to go for the end zone, up 17-0 here on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Hey, we're at Bowlers Universe. Shout out to our friends watching the game at Bowlers Universe tonight. They've got great specials for you each and every day, Monday through Saturday. They're open until midnight on Friday and Saturday nights. Try one of the many craft beers as well at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Come out and enjoy the fun. So what are you looking for here if you're the Bullets? Something deep or something to somebody in space who can...
Kistner made a lot of people miss.
He did.
Took an illegal block to get there, but he...
I mean, he was actually all the way on the far hash, came all the way back around, had a couple of good blocks. Now they come out the polecat. Pittsfield has a timeout, and they will call it, as Zach Ferguson says.
We don't like that one. Never mind.
He says, you know, in all the film we watched on Williamsville, the polecat was not in that. And that's what, you know, it's funny, John, that's what good and elite programs have. What can we throw at you that you've never seen us do?
Remember Sacred Heart Griffin ran in and played an entire playoff game in the polecat.
And lost.
They did, to Jacksonville.
Moose Lodge 420. Hey, check them out each Friday for their Friday meal specials. Food's hot, the drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. They're having their Halloween, I think it's the Moose...
Spectacular?
Moose Mash? What is it called?
The Halloween Moose-tacular?
It will be Moose-tacular, yes. So you're in a situation here for Pittsfield. You're in a little bit of a prevent, but you don't want to be in too much of a prevent because Williamsville has guys that when they get in space can make you miss in a hurry.
You want to prevent that you can pop them off the ball first.
They've got
very difficult.
33 yards to go, and they'll come out of that polecat look once again. The line split to the left except for three guys right at the line of scrimmage. They'll put a man in motion all the way from the left to the right, and the halfback, Moser. Back to pass goes the quarterback. Seaman looking downfield for Kistner in the end zone. He dives. Did he get it?
They say no good.
No good as he dove and nearly made a spectacular catch. And we head to halftime in the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show where the Williamsville Bullets lead the Pittsfield Sockies by a score of 17-0. Halftime stats and analysis your way after this.
At US Cellular, we believe you should get more of the latest 5G technology for less of your hard-earned money. Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours. Any of our 5G phones with no trade-in or hidden fees. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Come check out America's locally grown wireless at U.S. Cellular. Visit Cards Communications, a U.S. Cellular authorized agent, located at 224 East Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Helena Agra of Camp Point, Illinois is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Camp Point Central football. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agra, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 217-593-7761 for Helena Agra. Helena Agra says, go Panthers! The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Where do you go before the game, during the game, or after the game? It's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point. They invite you to stop by after the game tonight. They'll have a limited menu of food for 30 minutes after the game. Join them on Mondays 4 to 11, kitchen open till 9. Closed Tuesdays. Wednesdays they feature smoked meat. Try the wings, the best around. For a cold drink and great food, it's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point on the south side of the track. Stop by before the game, during the game, or after the game at Jersey's in Camp Point.
Welcome back on the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. For all of your U.S. Cellular phone needs, it's Cards Communications in Pittsfield on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street. Stop by and see them or call 285-5400. At halftime, it's a 17-0 advantage for the Williamsville Bullets on top of the Pittsfield Sockies. The Bullets scored on a 1-yard touchdown run by their quarterback, Jake Seaman. After getting the ball at the 5-yard line, they punch it in with 5:25 to play in the second quarter. The Cates kick was good to make it 7-0. Then the Bullets did it on the defensive side with just over 3 minutes to play in the half. A safety on the block punt to make it 9-0. And then at the 2:39 mark of the second quarter, Seaman to McCoy on the 39-yard pass. The repeater run was good. And that's how we arrived at this 17-0 advantage for Williamsville on top of Pittsfield here at the break. It's the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular Halftime Show. John's back with a look at all of your halftime stats after this.
Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Williams Auto Sales, 439 North 3rd in Quincy is your headquarters for quality used vehicles. Shop their 439 North 3rd location Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and Saturdays 9 to 2. Check out their inventory of WilliamsAutoSalesQuincy.com or call Tony the Truck Guy at 217-223-3325. Williams Auto Sales, 439 North 3rd in Quincy, wishing the Panthers the best of luck this year. Give them a call at 217-223-3325. Williams Auto Sales. Brian Dickhout Trucking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickhout Trucking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickhout Trucking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickhout Trucking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver.
Back with you on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular Halftime Show. A 17-0 advantage for the Williamsville Bullets on top of the Pittsfield Sockies on the Trash Queen scoreboard. And John's got to look at all of those halftime stats.
First for the Pittsfield Sockies, they finished the first half with 6 first downs to Williamsville's 12. They were led in rushing by Lane Yelliott, 30 yards on 6 carries, 14 yards on 7 carries for Jason McKee, negative 15 yards on 3 carries for Weston McAllister, negative 5 yards on a single carry for Mason Farrago in the first half to total out to 24 rushing yards. McAllister, quarterback, 8 of 13, passing 61.5% for 87 yards. Passes were completed to Bobby Stout, 37 yards on 2 receptions. Ethan Palmer, 15 yards on 2 catches. 23 yards on 2 receptions for Jeremiah Jackson. 5 yards on a catch for Lane Yelliott. And 7 yards on 1 reception for Mason Farrago to total out to those 87 passing yards. So 24 rushing yards, 87 passing yards, 111 total yards of offense in the first half for the Sockies. Sockies were called for 6 penalties for 40 yards in the first half of play. For the Williamsville Bullets, they finished first half with 12 first downs, led in rushing by Hunter Moser with, are we going with Moser or Moser, Charlie? Moser. 35 yards on 8 carries, 16 yards on 6 carries for quarterback Jake Seaman, 4 yards on 1 run for Colin Rapierda, 4 yards on 1 run for Jackson Workman, and 2 yards on 1 rush and a fumble for Harley Sharp in the first half to total out to 61 rushing yards. Quarterback Jake Seaman is 9 of 14 passing with an interception for 64% for 112 yards. Passes completed to, 39 yards on 1 catch for Sam McCoy, 25 yards on 3 catches for Will Kistner, 24 yards on 2 catches for Jackson Workman, 11 yards on one catch for the running back Hunter Moser, and also 14 yards on 2 catches for Mason Whitaker to total out to their 112 passing yards. So 61 rush yards, 112 passing yards, 173 total yards of offense, 25 yards in penalties on 2 called penalties on the evening against Williamsville. And those are the stats from the first half.
Both scored 17 points in the final 5:25 of the first half and lead the Sockies 17-0 on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show on Central Illinois Sports.
Systems builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield. It's time for the fall banquet for Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes. It'll be held in Jacksonville on the 17th of October at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we want you to be a table host. It'll be held at Waters Edge Winery in Jacksonville. Featured speaker will be Dan Mears, Kansas City Chiefs mascot, the KC Wolf. He's got a great message for you, and we want you to be there. Tables of 6 or 8 for table hosts are ready now. Go to westernilfca.org for more information. Hope to see you at the banquet on the 17th of October at 4 o'clock at Waters Edge Winery in Jacksonville for Western Illinois FCA. Adney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Adney Home Improvements, 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on.
Pikeland Motors, located on the east side of the square in Pittsfield, is the place to go for your next new or used vehicle purchase. Plus, they have great service after the sale. Call Pikeland Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pikeland with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River, and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pikeland Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy. Griffin Signs in Time is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the right direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition to potential customers. Put the right sign in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Quincy, call 217-228-7470.
It's the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show, and it is a 17-0 advantage for Williamsville on top of the Pittsfield Sockies here on this Week 9 contest at Glenn C. Smith Field. And, you know, if you take a look at the stats for the Bullets in the first half, you know, you don't see a lot of yardage on the offensive side, but 3 giveaways in this contest. And the one takeaway was at the Socky 5-yard line, so not a lot of opportunity to really, you know, pick up a lot of yards when you get it at the 5. You know, just get 5 and get a score. But impressive how the Bullets were able to put points up in a hurry. Did so on the defensive side, but if you're Aaron Coons and your coaching staff, you got to be preaching to those guys, hey, next week, the week after, games like, you know, they become really important in a hurry, you can't be giving the ball away.
Yeah, and they had another fumble there, too, that could have resulted in another turnover. But we're able to hold on to it. I was going to say near the end of the first half, but it seemed like everything happened near the end of the first half.
Yeah, it was a 0-0 game, and then really the big turnover by the Sockies deep in their own territory as McAllister got hit as he was trying to throw, fumbled it back, and then the kickoff return really was a big one as Jackson, Ballinger just couldn't get it picked up. Probably, and he would, probably should have tried to dive on it, but he's like, if you try to pick up, you try to make a play. That's a senior kid, and what could be his final game, trying to get up and, make a play. So you can't, hold that against him by any stretch, but it definitely ended up being a big turnover and set the Bullets up. They didn't actually score on that drive, but then got the safety after the Sockies took over deep in their own territory and then were forced to punt. Let's pause for our final break of the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Williamsville has a 17-0 advantage over the Sockies. Williamsville will receive the second half kickoff when we come back on Central Illinois Sports.
It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say, Pepsi, please, at your local county market.
Just because your kids are back to school doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your fitness routine. Illini Fitness is now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you're a busy parent, college student, night owl, or early riser, our hours now fit your schedule. Call to find out about our affordable memberships at 285-5635 or learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org/fitness. Illini Fitness, located at 128 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. With our many locally owned businesses, great variety of restaurants, historic sites, and recreational opportunities, there's truly something for everyone. While visiting, make sure to check out Lake Pittsfield for great fishing, boating, and camping opportunities, and check out the Disc Golf Course. Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the citizens of Pittsfield are excited to see you on your next visit to Pittsfield, Illinois.
TJ's Truck Service is proud to serve the area with a complete truck hauling service. They offer grain, rock, fertilizer, seed, and liquid fertilizer hauling for you. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated would like to wish the Panthers a safe and successful season and recognize the senior boys and coaching staff for their leadership and hard work. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated for the long haul and the short one too, 217-617-6667. For all those hard-working diesel engines and combines, tractors, and trucks, Logan Ag recommends PowerMax Premium Diesel Fuel. Logan Ag PowerMax Diesel is packed with multifunctional additives which help clean the fuel system, extend filter life, add lubricity, and restore horsepower. You might even notice reduced fuel consumption. You get it all in Logan PowerMax Premium Diesel. Logan Ag, serving agriculture since 1962.
At US Cellular, we believe you should get more of the latest 5G technology for less of your hard-earned money. Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours. Any of our 5G phones with no trade-in or hidden fees. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Come check out America's locally grown wireless at U.S. Cellular. Visit Carnes Communications, a U.S. Cellular authorized agent, located at 224 East Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Well, just about ready to kick off the second half of play as Williamsville will set up to receive the second half kickoff as they have the 17-0 advantage over the Sockies. On the Trash Queen scoreboard, Trash Queen 320-4320 for all of your residential and commercial trash pickup needs. It's Trash Queen, proudly serving the entire area.
Maybe if we put it over here, it's better. It's kind of inconvenient, but...
Whatever you think, John. We'll have to see who the Sockies will have to kick off as J.J. Petty looks to be out of this game with that ankle injury as he was escorted back out to the field on the golf cart to start the second half. So we'll have to see who will do the kicking duties. And it looks like it'll be the freshman, Tucker Cook.
Okay. Cook says, hey, I need a... Oh, he had the tee. I thought he needed the tee. I was like, what's he doing here?
So the freshman Cook will kick off for the Sockies. Yeah, we saw him play some defensive line against Porta last week. Played quarterback for the freshman team and linebacker on the JV squad. So he's kind of like the Swiss utility knife. Ready to start this third period. Cook ready to put his foot into this one. He will boot it down the center of the field. And it'll be taken near the 15-yard line. This is Mason Litker. And he breaks the tackle and now is finally wrestled down by McKelvey Moore. Up across the 35 near the 37-yard line. And that's where the Bullets will take over 1st and 10 at their own 37 with 11:51 to play in the third. So 1st down and 10 yards to go here for the Bullets. So they scored all their points there with 5:25, in the last 5:25 I should say, of the first half of play. And they're looking to pick up where they left off. 2 receivers wide left, 2 to the right-hand side. Siemens in the shotgun. He will go the little inside pitch to Mason Lideker. Lideker has the first down, it appears, as he's up near the 49-yard line. A gain of 12 on the play. And it'll be a 1st and 10 quickly for Williamsville. Clock counting down here, just underway in the third period. Bullets near midfield. They'll spread it out again, 2 wide to either side. Seaman in the gun. He's back to pass, has time to throw. Pump fake now flushed out of the pocket, looking left and throws it out of bounds. Incomplete pass will stop the clock, bring up a 2nd and 10. At the 49-yard line. Their own 49, just shy of midfield. Here at Glenn C. Smith Field. The Bullets look to be getting turf on their football field when the season ends.
With a field house.
Third school, yeah, and a field house. They'll throw the ball out to the right-hand side. This is Jackson Workman. Workman fighting for yardage. He is taken down shy of the Saki 45 at about the 46-yard line. A gain on the play. Where are they going to set it? The 46, John. 5 yards, brings up a 3rd down and 5.
And again, I say, if they're going to let you stand that guy up and run him around like that, you got to strip the ball.
Now the Saki defensive front not very disciplined, and they jump off sides, and that'll give Williamsville a 1st down via the penalty. And that, I believe, is the 3rd time that's happened this evening. Where is the ball setting? It's got to be very close. I'll say it's about a foot short, so a 5-yard penalty, it's 3rd and a yard. And they'll hand the ball off to the running back Mouser, and he'll be taken down here at the 40-yard line. Forward progress to the 40, needed a yard, and he picked it up, and it's a 1st down. So 1st and 10 at the 40, following the 1-yard gain by Hunter Moser.
We apologize for the static. We have done everything we can to get rid of it.
Here's the quarterback, Seaman. Now he is going to throw downfield as he sets his feet. He's shy of the intended receiver that time. On the diving attempt was Mason Lideker. It'll stop the clock, bring up a 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line. 10:38 to play in this third period. Bullets at the Saki 40. Trips left. Seaman will throw the quick hitter to the left side to Lideker. Lideker looking for running move, gets a nice block out there, and it's taken down shy of the 1st down marker. Really nice play out there on the block, though, by Jackson Workman to clear that space. Taken down near the 33-yard line, a gain of 7 on the play. Call it 8. Now the quarterback, Seaman, will keep it himself, rushing forward, and looks like he has gotten the yardage he needed. He did, down to the 28-yard line, a gain of 4 on the play, and a 1st and 10 from the 28. Back to the line quickly comes Williamsville. Just over 10 minutes to play in the third, marching down the field here on the first drive of the second half. Seaman back to pass, stands tall in the pocket. Now he rushes out to the right. It is a pass that is...
They're going to call it a catch.
Caught down near the 11-yard line. The reception was made that time by Jackson Workman to the 11, a 17-yard pickup, and it's 1st and 10 at the 11. Trips left. Knocking on the door right now is Williamsville. Seaman back to pass. A little bit of a high snap. Throws to his left. Has his man, and he's in for the score. I believe that's Workman, and it is. Workman on the reception. Jackson Workman with the 11-yard touchdown reception at the 9:40 mark of this third period to give the Bullets a 23-0 advantage. So quickly down the field goes Williamsville to start the second half. And now they will set up for the extra point attempt on the kick. Joshua Cates is in to kick. The holder will be Ryan Wilson. Cates has been money so far, trying to make it a 24-0 score. The hold is a little high, but they get it down. The kick is up. The kick appears to be good, and it is. 24-0. Williamsville with the advantage over the Sockies. 9:40 to play in the third as you watch high school football on Central Illinois Sports.
Pike Feeds is a locally owned and operated feed mill in Pittsfield. We know and understand the passion you have for your livestock. That's why for the past 30 years, we've served our customers with quality products such as premixes, supplements, and complete feeds for multiple livestock species. Pike Feeds in-house nutritionists will create a nutritional program to ensure maximum performance of your operation. Stop by 1250 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5656.
9 minutes, 40 seconds to play in the third. Williamsville takes the ball right down the field in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plays and gets the touchdown on an 11-yard pass to Jackson Workman, extending the lead out to 24-0. And now looking to kick it off once again are the Bullets, as Joshua Cates has it teed up at his 40-yard line. Cates is a sophomore. He's a quarterback linebacker figure. He's 5'8", 155 pounds, handling all the kicking duties so far tonight, other than punting, but we've not seen the Bullets punt. Neither have a lot of people. He will try for the onside attempt, and right at Connor Allen, and he'll dive on it and recover the ball at the 45-yard line, and that's where the Sockies will start 1st and 10 at their own 45. 9:37 to play in the third period.
Allen caught it and almost looked like he was surprised to catch it to begin with. It was like, oh, hey, I have the ball. Let me fall down now.
He's got good hands.
Oh, he has great hands, but...
Did you notice they kicked it away from R.J. Allred that time, John?
Well, that's because they know that Allred is the weapon.
On the hands team.
On the hands team, for sure.
McAllister in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right. He will hand it off to the first back. That is Yelliott, and he's shy of midfield up to about the 49-yard line. A gain on the play of 4 yards, and this will bring up a 2nd down and 6. There's some confusion there. Jackson was still looking at the sideline when the play was being run on this receiver spot on this side. Now Farrago will come in, and he'll bring Stout out of the game. No J.J. Petty for Pittsfield. Single receiver right, 2 men to the left-hand side. A lot of men in the box here for Williamsville defensively. They will hand the ball off to Lane Yelliott, and there's nothing on that side.
Oh,
he spins free, though, and he's got the first down. Penalty flag in the backfield, and did a hold spring him free. He's down to the 42, and it will be a hold against the Sockies back at the 46.
I think it was on the quarterback, Charlie.
Very rarely do you get the quarterback called for a hold, but that could be the case. That'll move the ball back to the 36-yard line. And bring up a 2nd down, and let's see, they're going to be at the 30, what they call it the 37, in fact.
He was basically the only other man in the backfield, so.
You've got to pick up 13 on this side and 4 on the other. It's 2nd down and 17 from the 37. Just under 9 minutes to play in the third period, 24-0 Williamsville. 2 receivers wide left, a single man to the right-hand side. McAllister again in the shotgun. He's back to pass, sets his feet, throws right, it's high, and it's incomplete. Palmer got the ball at the same time as did Ryan Wilson, and Wilson able to knock it away from behind. Incomplete pass stops the clock and brings up a 3rd and long. So 3rd down and 17 yards to go from the 37-yard line. Trips left. McAllister in the shotgun. See if they can give him some time. It's a little bit of a slow snap. He's rolling out left, looking downfield, and they threw it right to the man. Intercepted by Caden Ratliff. Ratliff on the run back now, and he'll be taken down right at the 45-yard line. Ratliff with the INT, the 6'1", 170-pound junior, and it was right in his kitchen. And he'll return the ball to the Saki 45 on a turnover. The, 2nd of the night by Pittsfield. First interception of the evening.
They had a fumble that they lost also.
And with 8:32 to play in the third, the Bullets take over 1st and 10 at the Saki 45. Seaman in the gun, trips left. He's back to pass. Has time, throw it off his back foot, delivers a strike here to Hunter Moser. Moser is taken down near the 39-yard line. Pickup on the play, call it a 7-yard pickup. It'll bring up a 2nd and 3 from the 38, in fact. 2nd and 3 from the 38, quick to the line are the Bullets.
Finding rhythm now on their offense, aren't they?
They're going to pitch it outside to the ball carrier, Harley Sharp. Sharp is going to be taken down near the line of scrimmage, give him no gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 3.
Sharp got hit hard by whoever made the tackle that time. It was all the way on the other side. He may have even lost a little there, Charlie.
Yeah, they are calling it 3rd and 4. We'll call it a 1-yard loss to the 39. All right. Shotgun formation. Back to pass, rolling left. He's going to try to tuck it and run now as the quarterback, Seaman. He knows exactly where he needed to get to the sticks, and he's got the first down. He needed 4. He picked up 5 to the 35, and it's a 1st and 10 for Williamsville.
Seaman 25 yards on 8 carries now for the quarterback.
He is a junior and just a very poised young man, it appears, out there on the field. Very comfortable no matter the situation. 1st and 10. He'll pitch it on the little inside reverse to Lideker. Lideker going to be wrestled down in the middle of the field near the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play brings up a 2nd down and 5 at the 30.
It's a dangerous play if you don't run it right, Charlie, because there were defenders right there, too.
2nd and 5 here on the move are the Bullets trying to expand this 24-0 lead. Little play action RPO look here. The pass is completed near the 19-yard line.
Got the first down.
I can't tell if that's Workman or it is Kistner. Kistner on the catch. A pickup on the play of 10 yards and a 1st and 10. Just under 7 to play in the third. 1st and 10 for the Bullets, and they have an illegal motion as the right tackle moved early that time. And the problem when you are 6'6", 250 as Jacob Finley is, even when you move a little bit, it's a lot. So a 5-yard penalty, and it makes it 1st and 15.
He says they didn't move very much.
From the 25. That offensive line's done a nice job tonight, though. You haven't talked about him much on the penalty side, and Seaman's had some time. Now it's a high snap. Seaman is able to corral it. He'll get taken down to the backfield near the 29. That'll be a loss of 4. And that'll be a 2nd down and 19.
Not sure if the nose guard that time just popped the center enough to make that ball pop up, or what happened there.
It was just a little bit of a high snap. It was a really nice job by Seaman to save the possession. He's back to pass now. Sets his feet, throws downfield to the sideline. It's a dangerous setup there, and it's incomplete. Saki's had 4 red jerseys amongst one man. Ooh, did you see where the deep man was, though? He was in the end zone all by himself. Luckily for Pittsfield, that Seaman didn't see that, or that would have been another touchdown for the Bullets. As it is, it's 3rd and 19 from the 29. Or 3rd and 17, excuse me, from the 29. They'll put a man in motion left to right. Seaman back to pass, setting up the screen pass, and they have it completed to Harley Sharp. Sharp makes a man miss on a nice cut. He's down the sideline, and he's in for a score. What a play
man
by...
down injured here.
Yeah, there's a lineman out there out in front. It looks like he has a knee is grasping that, but what a play by Harley Sharp. He stopped on a dime, cut outside, and scampered into the end zone on a 29-yard screen pass, and the Bullets now lead 30-0. But again, an injury on the field. And at this point in the season, I mean at any point in the season, but at this point in the season, when you're so close to getting into that postseason, the second season, you hate to see any type of an injury, and the trainers and coaches for Williamsville will take a look at that young man, and as they do, we'll step aside.
Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 24-hour service to ensure the comfort of you and your family. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice. Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
6 minutes, 14 seconds to play in the third. 30-0 is the advantage for Williamsville on top of the Sakis as they put a score on the board here, and they'll get the young man on his feet across
Looks like
the
Gavin
field.
Hegland, 53,
I don't know.
I believe.
Or
Yeah.
52. They're helping him off the field now.
It could be 52, Stephen Rexroad.
It's one of the linemen for sure, and they'll take a look at him as he's not putting any weight on that left leg. And the Bullets will come out and go for the extra point attempt here.
Assuming they'll kick. Yeah, they're going to kick.
Yeah. 6:14 to play in the third. 30-0 Williamsville. The Trash Queen scoreboard looking to add to the advantage here. On the kick from young Mr. Cates. Joshua Cates.
The Cates kick.
Not a very tall young man is Joshua, but he has really done a nice job. They'll get the hold down. The kick is up. The kick is once again good, and it makes it 31-0 Williamsville. 6:14 to play in the third. Bullets rolling back after this.
Cheers on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press yours on you, 506 Westwood, Camp Point, Illinois. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
6:14 to play in the third. 31-0 Williamsville on top of the Sakis after Sharp gets the screen pass reception for the touchdown. Kick after was good by Cates. Cates got it teed up, ready to kick it off again. He'll put a little pooch kick down the middle of the field. It'll be taken by the Sakis and brought back up near the 33 before that man's wrestled down. Whew. I think that's McKelvey Moore, and it is.
Yeah.
He'll be wrestled down with forward progress near the 32, and that's where Pittsfield will start 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Call the 31, John.
Okay.
Walk-in medical care when you need it from Illini Express on the south side of the square in Pittsfield. Learn more about their services by visiting IlliniHospital.org. McAllister in the shotgun here for the Saki offense from their own 31. He pitches it outside. It was a little behind the running back, Elliott, but he's able to corral it, rush ahead across the 25, down near the 27-yard line, or check that 37-yard line as we got the yards mixed up there. Gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 4.
Elliott with 40 yards on 8 carries now, 5 yards a carry.
He took a big shot early in this game, was out for a couple of plays. He wanted to be back in that play, in fact.
Didn't really want to come out those plays, but they made him.
They really take a look at you more now than maybe they used to. A little more about the concussion side of things. Now a little bit of a low snap, and they'll hand it off to Elliott. Lane Elliott will rush ahead near the 40-yard line. He gains 3, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 1 from the 40. 3rd and a yard to go for the Sakis with 5 minutes, 19 seconds, and that clock ticking down in this third quarter on a cool fall evening here at Glen C. Smithfield. A lot of games head to the Saturday afternoon time frame starting in the playoffs to preserve some daylight and some warmth. McAllister's under center now. The Sakis moved early, and instead of a 3rd and 1, they're going to face a 3rd and 6. So that is a big penalty. And a 3rd and 6 now. The ball will be back to the 34-yard line.
Third time the Sakis have been on an illegal procedure tonight. Also 3 on the defensive side.
Yep. And little plays like that, John, and games like this really help the games get spread out.
They do. They make it a lot harder to get that 1st down.
Yep. 3rd, and it's a long 6, in fact. McAllister puts a man in motion right to left, and Stout going to fake the handoff to him. Throw a pass right side. This could be a pick six. Picking it off is Ryan Wilson. He runs a man over, does his lead blocker there. He got a block of the century by Colin Rapierta, and now there are flags thrown at the end.
It's because the Saki man tackled him basically on the track.
What are they doing?
I have no idea, but that's what happened.
That's ridiculous.
I had zoomed so I could see it. I didn't zoom to see it.
It's a pick six by Ryan Wilson. He picked it off near the 36-yard line. We'll call it a 36-yard interception return for the score, and the Bullets lead 37-0. And then they'll assess the penalty on the kickoff. And what was that man thinking?
Who was the
Ryan Wilson.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I mean, what are you doing hitting a guy that late? Yeah, it's not how Zach Ferguson's program operates. Let's just get that out there. They'll assess it on the kickoff.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could only get half the distance here. It's not very fair to you.
And I think what Zach Ferguson is asking is the number of the player.
Yeah.
In fact, I can hear him asking what's his number. I don't think he's talking about his phone number, actually.
I couldn't see who it was. If we looked back, we could, I guarantee. But
our instant replay man of the truck must be asleep, though.
Unfortunately, he is. Oh, they got to get the new ball in, too.
And the Bullets will look to kick here to make it 38-0.
Kate says, I'm just looking to kick an extra point here.
Another whistle. What do we got?
I don't know.
They are talking to some fans now in the end zone, and this is a rarity that you see on the football side of things. Usually you don't see fans and officials communicating with one another. And I think somebody's been ejected from the game.
A player or a fan?
Fan.
Oh, okay. I was hoping it wasn't a player.
It's a fan.
Okay. Well, we'll hang out for a few minutes to let them leave.
Yeah. They're going to kick an extra point here, but not before they remove a fan from the premises. And
the Saki administration is heading down that way.
And they are in a hurry, too. Look at that.
They're running down the track now. Thank goodness for the track surface, as fast as they're running.
Jared Hines has about a 10-yard lead on Andrew Greger, I think. The kick
I bet he
up.
gains on it.
Looks to have snuck inside the left upright, and it did, to make it 38-0 Bullets. On top on the pick six this time. 4:32 to play in the third on Central Illinois Sports.
Hard work, dedication, integrity. The same way a great athlete demands these things for themselves, so is the Little Jess team for over 50 years. We strive daily to meet our community's automotive needs, whether it's buying a new or pre-owned purchase, finding the right part to get the job done, or getting you back on the road when something goes wrong. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
.432 to play in the third period. 38-0 is the advantage for Williamsville on top of the Pittsfield Sockies on the Trash Queen scoreboard. As they get some action not on the field cleared up. And it's a 15-yard penalty assessed on the kickoff, so Williams will kick off from the Socky 45-yard line.
This is one of those challenges for the kicker to just not put it in the end zone and give them the ball on the 20.
I'd onside kick.
I probably would too.
I mean, if I'm Williamsville and people can think what they want about it, I'd onside kick, try to get the ball back, try to score again, get the clock ready, and get the heck out of here with a win and no other injuries. I mean, I don't think that's a bad play at all. And they'll kick a ball that's going to go into the end zone and be a touchback at the 20. You know, I'm sure there's different thoughts on that, and some people would say, oh, you don't onside kick up 38-0, but yeah, if you understand the situation and that Williamsville has, you know, they're hoping 3-4 plus weeks left in their season.
It's the most wonderful time of the year for the Williamsville Bullets.
That's what I'm saying is trying to get this game over with. 1st and 10 for the Sockies from their own 20-yard line. 4:32 to play in the third. McAllister back out there as the quarterback again for Pittsfield in the gun.
He's had interceptions on his last 2 throws.
They'll put Farrago in motion. Now send McAllister back to pass. Looking across the middle of the field has Stout. Stout across the 25 out near the 27-yard line. A gain of 7 and brings up a 2nd down and 3. 2nd and 3 from the 28 for the Sockies. They'll run Connor Allen now onto the offensive side. They're going to keep the ball on the ground here. John running the left. That's my guess. 4:07 and counting to the third.
You're right an awful lot of the time on teams that you watch regularly.
Yeah, I can tell you when the Cowboys are about to lose, it's usually the fourth quarter. They'll hand it off around running left to Yelliott. He'll be taken down shy of the 30, near the 29-yard line. A gain of 2, it looks like, and it'll bring up a 3rd and less than a yard. 3rd about a foot here.
Thought maybe you were pulling a Tony Romo. You were going to start calling plays.
No, no, no.
They're going to do this, and you're going to draw on the screen even.
Spider Y banana. McAllister's under center. I formation. Takes the snap. Hands it off to the second back. Nope, first back. Elliott got it. He's the ball carrier out to the 32. Needed 1. Gained 3 and a 1st and 10.
First down of the second half for the Sockies. Their 7th of the game.
1st and 10 from the, they put it at the 33, in fact. Looky there. 3:19 and counting to this third period.
Do I need to give him another or take one away?
I would be another yard if you're going to give him one.
We'll give him one.
John's generous, just like Santa Claus. He'll be here before you know it. Trips left, single receiver to the right. They'll put Farrago in motion. They'll fake to the motion man. McAllister not going to try to keep it. He gets punished out to the 31-yard line. A loss on the play of a yard. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 11. 2 minutes, 47 seconds, and that clock ticking down in this third period. 38-0 is the Williamsville advantage on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Sockies 2nd and 11 from their own 31. McAllister takes the snap. Quick hitter right side, Farrago drops.
He's got to get on the ball.
Yeah, nearly as a live
that
ball.
Should have been a live ball.
Not sure it wasn't a forward pass, and that referee says not so this time. It's 3rd and 11 from the 31.
You still got to have enough knowledge to know you got to be careful there.
Yeah, just pick it up.
Yeah.
Just don't leave anything out for a chance, right?
Don't leave it in anybody else's hands.
3rd and 11 for the Sockies now. Trips right, a single man to the left-hand side. McAllister back to pass, 4-man rush. Steps up, throws, has his man, but throws it behind the intended receiver in Palmer. And the incompletion will stop the clock and bring the punt team on the field, and Tucker Cook will be in to punt it for the Sockies now.
Palmer made a good attempt, but could not bring the ball in.
Yeah, it was behind him, and I'm sure some dew setting in on the field. Tell you, Unity Payson leads West Central, 122 left in the third, 26-22.
It's a big game.
UP on top. Yeah, hey, if they win, if Unity Payson would lose the game, they go to Johnston City, who's got a D1 recruit at quarterback.
Oh.
And if they, that's if they lose. If they win, their reward will probably be Moreau Forsyth.
Well, I mean, I would rather go to Moreau, it sounds like. Not many times could I have thought that.
Kyle Carter is going to return it here, and he will be taken down across the 40 to about the 43.
What are we yelling about?
There's a penalty flag all the way back here at the 42.
Oh, I was obviously not looking back there. There was nothing going on that I was interested in.
Ball returned to the 42-yard line. What is this penalty flag about? The referee tells us it's holding against the Bullets. So that will move it back to the 32. And that's where Williamsville will start this drive. 1st and 10 at their own 32 with 2:14 to play in the third. Waters Concrete. Tim Waters and his crew are going to help you with all of your concrete needs. New builds, patios, sidewalks, they can do it all. And they do it with a smile on their face while whistling zippity-doo-dah day. 309-252-1052 for Waters Concrete. Here are the Bullets, and it appears to be, bringing the play in from the sideline will be Stephen Turnbull playing the quarterback spot now. the 5'10", 165-pound senior.
Good for him.
So Turnbull will be in for the first time on the night. He comes out with two receivers to the left in the shotgun, single man right. He'll hand the ball off to Lideker, running left, looking for the corner. He's got the edge, turns it upfield and gets out of bounds. Up across the 35 to the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Call it, 5 on the play. It brings up a second down and 5. Stop the clock, and you can tell Williamsville's players have been told, hey, if you're right along that sideline, just duck out of bounds at this point.
No reason to fight for yards there. He got enough.
Again, you're trying to keep things moving here. And back on the school bus to head east. The quarterback, Stephen Turnbull, takes the snap, hands the ball off. Running back, kind of a shifty
ball
young man.
loose.
Ball comes loose at the end. Williamsville does recover. The ball carrier that time, where's he at? Was a smaller young man. Nope, Connor Park, the 5'2", 220-pound sophomore.
Okay.
So the ball is recovered near the 37-yard line, a loss of a yard on the play, and brings up a third down and 6.
Number is Connor, Charlie?
Connor Park is 28.
Okay.
5'2", 120-pound sophomore. That's what I have on my roster.
How does he get to play if he's 28, Charlie?
No, I bet you he's younger.
Is it one of those?
I'm going to guess he's 15
okay.
years old, but 28 in your program and number 1 in the hearts of the whole Park family. Trips left, single receiver to the right. Turnbull takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Good read. Gets outside, breaks a tackle. He's fighting for yardage out there. Turnbull now will be stymied, but he's very close to the first down, up near the 42.
Give him 5 of the 6 he needed?
Well, I think he's got it. Let's see what the spot looks like here, and he is just shy.
The man said he was short by this much. He's got great eyes.
Yeah,
So we give him 5 of the 6?
Give him 5 of the 6.
Okay.
And they're not going to bring the chains out to major, so it's third, or it is 4th, isn't it? No, it's third down.
No, it's 4th on the box.
I don't think that's right.
I'm not sure. Doesn't matter now.
And the Sakis jump off sides.
Watch the ball, gentlemen. Watch the ball. 4th time tonight.
There's a definition of insanity somewhere in there, John.
Well, possibly.
And the Bullets pick up the first down out to the 47-yard line. 28 seconds and counting in this third period. They do break the huddle. Could run a play here if they would like to. Let's see if they do. Turnbull's going to be the shotgun. He looks at the sideline. I don't think so.
You don't think so? Well, they're burning clock now, so you're probably right.
He looks to the sideline.
He says,
10
I'm
seconds
not even
on
calling
the
a
third.
play, actually.
He's looking at the back judge. He says if he starts counting, run the play. And he does start counting. He runs the play. Turnbull keeps it left. He'll shift up to the 50-yard line, a gain of 3. Call it 4, actually, and it'll bring up a second down and 6. And that's where Williamsville will have the football to start the final quarter of this regular season. Up 38-0 on the Sakis back after this.
To be thinking about tax planning, you can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carls, Nathan Jansen, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Ready to start the final quarter of play. A 38-0 advantage for the Bullets of Williamsville on top of the Pittsfield Sakis. And Williamsville will have the ball second down, and they did not give him much of a spot on that play. It's 2nd and 7. I thought it was closer to a 2nd and 6 look. Turnbull's in the shotgun.
Thought it might have even been a short 6, but
takes the snap. Now a little quarterback, running back exchange issue, and it's going to result in a loss for the Bullets.
The running back that time was Connor Park.
He loses back to the original line of scrimmage, so a loss of 3. And brings up a 3rd down and 10.
Turnbull that time kind of pushed Park along like, here, take the ball, now you need to run forward, guy.
These squads will not play JV action, as most conferences don't play a Week 9 JV game. They did play freshman ball last night, with Williamsville getting the better of Pittsfield 20-18.
It's a heck of a game for a freshman game, Charlie.
It really was a very competitive, well-played contest.
Williamsville has some very large freshmen, too.
Yeah, very good size, at the line especially. 2 receivers to the right-hand side. Turnbull is in the shotgun, and now Williamsville calls the timeout, as there was a little confusion with that play coming out of the huddle. 11:06 to play in the contest. 38-0. Bullets over the Sockies back after this.
Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
11:06 to play. 38-0 the advantage for Williamsville. They have the ball 3rd down and 10 from their own 47. Turnbull in the shotgun, hands it off to Lideker on the inside reverse. He's looking for the outside, gets the edge, has the 1st down. Still on his feet down the sideline, makes a man miss, and they'll say he stepped out of bounds, and then a penalty flag flies in. And the flag here
it's going to be a personal foul against the Sockies, but
to the 46 is where he runs to there, gains, or 36, excuse me, gains 17 yards, and then a personal foul against Pittsfield.
As late as that whistle was, Charlie, I don't like that call at all.
Well, you're trying to prevent anything that would get, somebody injured, but I agree it was maybe a little quick, possibly. But a personal foul, it's a 15-yarder, and it sets Williamsville up at the Socky 22.
Their whistles have just been so late the whole game. That's been part of the issue.
Turnbull will now hand the ball off, and the running back Park will get taken down. Just a little indecisive on the read that time. He'll be marked down back at the 29-yard line, a loss of 7 yards on the play.
Park has only gone backwards so far in this game. He's lost 16 yards on 3 carries now.
Allen might, I don't know. No scissors or a pocket knife here. Those usually aren't allowed at school anymore.
I think you get kicked out for things like that, don't you?
2nd down and 17. We had that discussion the other day. There used to be a day where you'd have, it'd be shotgun season, and there'd be shotguns in vehicles, and nobody was really that worried about it.
And a gun rack in the back window, even.
Now you'd be a terrorist. Trips left. Turnbull is back to pass, looking to his right. It's tipped to the line of scrimmage as Connor Allen, it looks like he got a hand in on it. It's an incomplete pass, and this will bring up a 3rd and 17 from the 29. 10 minutes to play in this contest. And the Bullets looking to pick up some yardage here. 4-down territory, so don't have to pick up all 17 right away. You'd like to pick up a 10, 12-yard chunk of it at least if you're Williamsville. And the backup quarterback, Stephen Turnbull, will bring the ball in from the sideline.
Williamsville proving they can run slow if they want to.
Yeah. Trips left, single man to the right. Turnbull in the shotgun with Parks standing just behind him. Now a snap that almost got away from Turnbull. He's able to corral it. Now he's out into the opening, and he's hit from behind. The ball comes loose. It's still loose, and Pittsfield recovers. So Turnbull fumbles. The Sockies recover as Marco Ballinger recovers the fumble. Give Turnbull on the play.
What, about 4 or 5?
I think he gained 6 before he fumbled, then the ball kind of went backwards, and so it's going to be 1st and 10 for Pittsfield from their own 27. Marco Ballinger, the senior, on the recovery for the Sockies. 9:51 to play. Down 38-0. Two receivers to either side as McAllister will be in the pistol formation. Checks the line, calls him set, takes the snap. Going to run the quarterback keeper to the left-hand side.
Ooh.
Gets spun around here.
He's
now
still
fighting for yardage. McAllister running hard. And there's that whistle. Up to the 34-yard line. Call it the 33, a gain of 6, 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 from the 33 for the Sockies.
Man,
Yeah.
No one would have had a problem with them
Trips,
calling him
no.
stopped the first time.
Yeah, trips right, single receiver to the left. McAllister calls for the snap, going to try to run up the little quick hitter to Farrago, get him out in some space here. Makes a man miss across the 40-45-yard line. He'll be drugged down near the
whistle.
49, up to the 49-yard line. So a gain on the play of 16 yards and a 1st and 10 for Pittsfield from their own 49. 9:02 to play and a little catch and run by Mason Farrago, the senior for Pittsfield. It is not senior night for the Sockies. They held that, I think, 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
Just trying to make sure it happened. You never know in this day and age when a game gets canceled or postponed due to other situations. Trips left. McAllister will hand the ball off to Elliott, looking for running room. Cuts back to the middle of the field. Still on his feet inside the 30, or check that 45 to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 7 on the play. It'll be a 2nd and 3 from the Williamsville 43.
Elliott 56 yards on 12 carries now.
2nd down here from the Bullets. Well, we'll call it the 44. Give him a yard shy of that, John. 2nd and 4. Sockies look at the wristband for the play call here. They put Bobby Stout in motion. He kind of spun his tires for a moment. Then they will hand it off to the running back, Elliott. Cuts back to the middle of the field and is met by a host of bullets. To the 43 he goes. Gained a couple on the play. It'll be 3rd and 2. So 3rd down, 2 yards to go. Under 8 minutes to play in this contest.
A clip of bullets? I'm not sure. What do you call a group of bullets?
A barrage.
A barrage. There you go. Okay.
Sockies looking for the play call from the sideline. They have the I formation. Tight
Very
end
alliterative.
set up on the right-hand side. The single receiver out wide to either side. They take the snap on the silent count, hand it off to McKee. He's got the 1st down and more as he kind of busted out of the pile there inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
McKee 23 yards on 8 carries.
So a 1st and 10 from the 33. McKee's a junior, I believe, for the Sockies.
I believe that's right, as is Elliott.
Under center again is McAllister. Snap count, hands it off the left-hand side to McKee. Again, he sneaks through the fray there, and he's down inside the 25 to the 24. He gains 9 yards on that 1st down play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 1. Sockies trying to get on the board here. 6:47 and counting. Down 38-0. I formation again as they'll keep the ball on the ground, it appears here. McAllister with the snap, hands it off to Elliott, running forward, gets a little push from the halfback McKee from behind. He'll have the 1st down as he's marked down inside the 20 to the 19-yard line, a gain of 5 and another 1st and 10.
Give him how many? I'm sorry.
5-yard gain to the 19. That offensive line still making a push out there to clear some away for the running backs. Just over 6 to play. McAllister hands it off to the deep back. That's McKee cutting outside, runs over a man, stretches out. He's down near the 2. That's a 17-yard pickup, and it'll be a 1st and goal from the 2 for the Sockies.
McKee with 49 yards on 10 carries now. He's had runs of 9, 9, and 17 on his last 3.
Sockies come to the line of scrimmage on a 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. And the I trying to get on the board here. Takes a snap, does McAllister to McKee. Left side, and he's in for the score. Jason McKee takes it in at the 5:49 mark of this fourth quarter. And puts Pittsfield on the scoreboard for the first time this evening, making it 38-6. They'll now bring on, well, they'll probably go for 2 here, I would say, with Petty out injured.
I'd say you're right. I'd still kick.
Well, they don't have anybody else who has kicked this season yet.
Unfortunately.
So Jason McKee puts Pittsfield on the board. Now they'll go for 2. They'll pitch it outside to Elliott, and they'll get the 2-point conversion to make it 38-8. 5:49 remaining in the contest, 38-8. Williamsville with the advantage as the Sockies get on the board. Back after this.
Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852.
5:49 to play, 38-8, the advantage for Williamsville on top of the Pittsfield Sockies on the Trash Queen scoreboard as Jason McKee took it in from 2 yards out. Elliott got the 2-point conversion, and Pittsfield is on the scoreboard for the first time tonight.
Sockies got the ball after the fumble from Williamsville. They're
fourth turnover.
Yep, fourth turnover of the night.
Something that they will not be thrilled with.
Not the way that Coach Coons wanted to head into the playoffs, I'd say.
Cook ready to kick this one off. He will kick it deep. And backing up the catch it is Kyle Carter. Carter the head of steam at the 25, 30-yard line, breaks free. 40, 45, breaks the tackle and is taken down near the 50. He'll be out to maybe the Socky 49. That's where we'll mark him down at the Pittsfield 49-yard line. First and 10 as Kyle Carter got ahead of steam and ran through some tacklers. So to the Pittsfield 49 with 5:35 left. Back to 48. Look at that. Look at that spot.
That's a heck of a spot that time.
Well, there's no other hash mark there. That's why it kind of runs into the P. They kind of, probably should have the hash mark on top of there still. Could have been like Porta last week where there were 2 hash marks.
We're about a foot apart.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
It was the 49. Oh, it's the 48. Holy cow.
It's the 37.5-yard line. Here it's the 48 for the Bullets. I'll split 2 receivers to the left. Turnbull will be in the shotgun with Park to his left. Turnbull takes the snap going around the quarterback keeper. He is, he's running hard. Look at him.
He is running hard. He's carrying people.
Turnbull is rather elusive, isn't he? He takes it to the 41-yard line, a gain on the play of 8 yards. And this will bring up a second down and 2 from the 41.
Turnbull with 23 yards on 4 carries.
Man, even closer to the 9-yard. Call it a 9-yard pickup. Second and 1. That ball, the nose is touching the 40. So
this is why I have to keep stats in pencil, Charlie.
Well, don't make mistakes. 2 receivers to the right. We can trade if you want.
No.
Turnbull's in the shotgun. Make sure everybody's set.
And they're not. Oh, they evidently didn't cross, or the referees were very generous, one or the other.
Sure looked like they were offsides.
I thought they might have been, but the referees were being generous.
Turnbull takes a snap, hands it off to Park. Park's got the first down as he is driven backwards, but not before forward progress gives him enough as he takes it to the 39-yard line.
20th first down of the night for Williamsville. Give him a couple.
Yeah. Thompson in on the stop for the Sockies. And what are we doing here, boys? It is
they're
third and 3 inches.
Oh, okay. well, I guess we'll just give him 1 then.
Did anybody in the place
think that it would have been okay to just call it a first down?
Yeah, just call it a first and move on.
You could have looked and said, hey, you know what? It looks like a first down.
I'm not telling you to bring the chains out by any stretch.
Everybody had been fine.
Just over 4:15 to play. Third and they move the ball forward. It's a first down. Turnbull going to run up the gut. He stopped very close to the first down marker. We'll wait and see.
The spot is, it's going to all depend on where he puts the ball down.
That's right back to the line of scrimmage, and it's 4th down.
No gain. Okay.
Now it's 4th and 3.5 inches, possibly.
These line judges have amazing eyes, Charlie.
Yep. 2020.
I'm going to guess it's got to be better than that even.
3:40 and counting. 4th and very short here. Turnbull will be in the shotgun. Trips left, single receiver to the right. Turnbull will run to the left, gets outside. Hey, he's got the first down. Still on his feet, taken down, stays inbounds near the 28-yard line. A pickup on the play of 12 and a first down.
Turnbull with 36 yards on 6 carries. Now that's the 20th first down. I called it 3 plays ago, but the referee did not.
Well, the referee in the middle of the field has set the ball down on the 30, and the referee on the outside says, hey, it's at the...
Give him about 2 more.
Hey, we're going to the 28. Oh, okay. Right up here. Saki's doing some subbing on the defensive side as they bring Tucker Cook into the game. Play linebacker. Turnbull is in the shotgun. He'll fake the handoff, throw to the right. It is caught, and it'll be a score. It's a touchdown pass to Lideker. Mason Lideker, the sophomore, with the reception from 28 yards out. And the Bullets lead 44-8. Nice little catch and run by Lideker. He broke a tackle right at the point of the catch. And now the Bullets will...
At the 2:51 mark.
Yep, I believe bring the kicker on again. And Cates... Or do we have it? We have another different kicker?
Turnbull to 28 is out there right now, or 26?
That's 26. That's David
Jenkins,
the
okay.
6-foot junior. So Jenkins will try for the kick here. 2:51 to play. The hold is down. Jenkins' kick is blocked. And makes it stay at that 44-8 score. 2:51 left, 44-8 Bullets over the Sockies. Back after this.
Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
2:51 to play in the contest, 44-8. The lead for Williamsville on the touchdown catch by Lideker.
From Turnbull for 28 yards.
And now the Bullets will kick off here. Yeah, I would assume Ballinger is back deep for the Sockies, and he is. And kicking off will be the same young man who just kicked the extra point, or attempted to kick it. He got blocked. David Jenkins is in to kick it off, and he will put his foot into this one. It'll be taken by one of the up men for the Sockies. It looks to be Moore. Is it Moore again?
I'm not sure. It was not Moore.
Palmer.
Palmer.
Ethan Palmer at the catch, and he ran hard out to the 47. And that's where Pittsfield will take over 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Best field position of the night for the Sockies.
And Sockies scored on their last offensive series. Back out there at it again, down 44-8, just shy of midfield. High formation. McAllister will be under center. He will take the snap, hand it off to the deep back, McKee. McKee's got running room outside. He's taken down near the Bullets' 43-yard line. Should be enough
Looks
for
like a first down.
First down. Give him a gain of 11 and a 1st and 10. At the 43.
Never know. These gentlemen are tricky.
Well, the referee on the outside, hey, it's 2nd down, but he is literally a yard and a half past the stick.
Well, he's just wait. Yeah, looks like 2nd.
Listen, boys, you don't have to be so precise at this point. Just move it. 2:10 and counting. High formation. They'll pitch it outside to Farrago, looking for running room. Left side, trying to cut outside. Has the first down and goes out of bounds right at the 30. A gain of 13. That'll stop the clock at the 30 with 2 minutes to play. 1st and 10 on the run by the senior Mason Farrago.
The number was number 3.
3, yes.
Uh-huh.
Single receiver wide to either side. McAllister under center, takes the snap. He'll hand it off again to Farrago, looking for running room, trying to cut back, and now he's slung back like a rag doll near the 34-yard line. Lost 4. It'll be 2nd and 14 from the 34. Maybe even from the 35. 2nd and 15, 1:39 and counting. Pittsfield may burn a timeout here. Nope, they're trying to get the play call in.
Farrago is the running back in the backfield again.
Along with Devon Salter at the fullback spot. See if they're going to give it to him. McAllister takes the snap, and they give it to Farrago. He gets the block from Salter, tries to break outside, cuts back in. Still on his feet, breaks away, and he's going to go. Farrago, the senior, what could be the final run of his high school career, takes it in from 35 yards out, and with 1:10 to play, makes it 44-14. Good for him. And now the Sockies will go for 2. Nice block there by Salter on the lead block.
Farrago with that 35-yard run.
1:10 to play. Pittsfield to go for 2 here. Let's see what they have drawn up. Bet you this will be something interesting. McAllister in the shotgun, going to pitch it outside to Elliott. He's going to get the 2-point conversion rather easily. Makes it 44-16, 1:10 to play. Sockies get another score on the board. Trailing Williamsville here. Back to the final 1:10 in this one after this.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
1:10 to play in the contest. And it's a 44-16 lead for Williamsville over the Sockies. As Farrago took it in there that time. Talking about 35 yards?
35 yards is what you called. So that's what I wrote down.
And now Cook will be ready to kick this one off.
He's going to kick it deep again, I'd say.
Yep. Kicks it down the middle of the field, and the man will pick it up near his own 20-yard line. Ooh, he's got some running room. Look out. He shot out of a cannon that time. I think that's Kyle Carter again. I like how that kid returns kicks. He does a really nice job. Out to the 49, their own 49 for the Bullets.
He needs to be on the kickoff too, Charlie. I don't know if he is. I mean, he could be. But
and I would say here you'll see
Turnbull again.
Well, I'd say you'll see this, the Bullets kneel this one out.
Oh, yeah.
1:02 left. And Turnbull will be under center. The victory formation for Williamsville. Just to try to kneel this one out. And they do kneel it, and they'll have to do that, I believe, just about one more time in this one. And this one will be over. 44-16. Bullets going to improve to 8-1 on the season. Sockies will fall to 4-5 and end their year here in week 9 of the season. But for Pittsfield, if there is a silver lining for things, the most wins the program's had in over a decade. Improved, leaps and bounds from where things were a couple of years ago. Still doesn't feel any better if you're a senior walking up that field for the last time, John, but the Sockies fall to Williamsville tonight 44-16. 16. We head to the Illini Community Hospital postgame show, where since 1942, Illini Community Hospital has been serving the community with high-quality medical care close to home. Learn more about the services offered at Illini by visiting IlliniHospital.org. Back with final stats after this.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Helena Agra of Camp Point, Illinois is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Camp Point Central football. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agra, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 217-593-7761 for Helena Agra. Helena Agra says, go Panthers! The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Where do you go before the game, during the game, or after the game? It's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point. They invite you to stop by after the game tonight. They'll have a limited menu of food for 30 minutes after the game. Join them on Mondays 4 to 11, kitchen open till 9. Closed Tuesdays. Wednesdays they feature smoked meat. Try the wings, the best around. For a cold drink and great food, it's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point on the south side of the track. Stop by before the game, during the game, or after the game at Jersey's in Camp Point.
We welcome you back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Final in this one for Williamsville over the Pittsfield Sockies, 44-16. Sockies finished the season 4-5. Bullets improved to 8-1. They'll be at home in week 1 of the playoffs. In the 3A side of things, they'll await who their opponent will be, as the IHSA will release that information tomorrow evening. And here on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show, John's going to look at final stats.
First for the Pittsfield Sockies, they finished the night with 15 first downs, led in rushing by 2 men, Lane Yellett and Jason McKee with 62 yards apiece. Also 39 yards for Mason Farrago with a touchdown there at the end, and negative 10 yards on 5 carries by the quarterback, Weston McAllister, for 153 rushing yards. McAllister, 10 of 20 passing with a couple of interceptions for 110 yards. Passes completed to Bobby Stout, 44 yards on 3 catches, 23 yards on 2 catches for Mason Farrago, 15 yards on 2 receptions for Ethan Palmer in his senior last game. Lane Yellett, 5 yards on 1 catch and 23 yards on 2 receptions in the first quarter by Jeremiah Jackson. So 153 rushing yards, 110 passing yards, 263 total yards of offense for the Sockies. Sockies called for 80 yards in penalties on 11 called penalties on the evening. For the Williamsville Bullets, finished the game with 20 first downs, led in rushing by 39 yards from Mason Lideker, 36 yards on 9 carries for Hunter Moser, 34 yards on 8 rushes for Stephen Turnbull, then 21 yards on 9 runs for the quarterback Jake Seaman, and then 4 yards on 1 rush for Colin Ripperda. Harley Sharp ran the ball 2 times for a yard. Jackson Workman ran the ball at 1 time for 4 yards. And Connor Park ran the ball late in the game for negative 15 yards on 4 carries, 424 rushing yards. Quarterback Jake Seaman is 16 of 24 passing for 67% with an interception for 199 yards. Quarterback Stephen Turnbull was 1 of 2 passing for 28 yards for 50%. Passes completed to Mason Lideker, 50 yards on 4 catches, 57 yards on 5 catches for Jackson Workman, 35 yards on 4 catches for Will Kistner, 18 yards on 2 catches for Hunter Moser, 29 yards on 1 catch for Harley reception, and 39 yards on 1 catch for Sam McCoy on the night to get to their 227 yards receiving. So 124 yards rushing, 227 receiving and passing, 351 total yards of offense. And Williamsville was called for 40 yards and penalties on 4 called penalties on the night. Pretty clean game for them.
Final score in this one, a 44-16 win for Williamsville over the Pittsfield Sockies. Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And this contest player of the game for the Sockies is going to go to Jason McKee, the junior running back. 12 carries, 62 yards, including a score on the evening for McKee. He is tonight's player of the game. The Socky season concludes with a loss to Williamsville. On Central Illinois Sports, well, we'll hope to have postseason action for you with some of the area teams. And we'll update that schedule on our Facebook page and Twitter feed as well. Thanks for joining us tonight from Glen C. Smith Field. For John, I'm Charlie Hull, and it's been another Central Illinois Sports presentation.